What's going on? The Boro are back, baby, and so am I. Hello, you beautiful people of the world. How are we? How are we? Good to see each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, if you are tuning in here live on YouTube, make sure to like the stream, please. And hit subscribe if you like the hat. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate you. What's going on, beautiful people? I got this hat sent to me by the 12th man. It doesn't quite fit my large head, but I rock it, don't I? All right? I know. Calm down. Just calm down. All right? I'm married. All right? What's going on, legends? Hope you're all fantastic, safe and well. Welcome in Boro v Birmingham in the Carrick v Rooney. Battle of the century, if you will. We are live here on YouTube. We are also live on the Red Radio. If you're tuning in from wherever you are around the world, welcome in. My name is Rye, and I will be handling the game as always from down here in Australia. It's just gone half past midnight here in Australia, so it's a late game for me as the daylight savings start to kick in, pushes everything a little bit everything back. So it is a bit painful here, but we get on. We got team news for you. We got some exciting news for you coming to the team as we see the lineup that has been announced about 30 minutes ago, and we've also got the lineup for Birmingham as well. And we're back after a 4-0 victory, thumping the Mackhams. The Boro are back, baby. And did that international break feel long for anyone else? Felt long to me. Felt very long to me. But I'm up for a very good game. Obviously, Rooney's first game in charge as well. I just think Carrick's going to get it done today. I think Carrick's going to get it done. My prediction. Morning, Bam. How are you, legend? My prediction's 2-1 to the Boro. 2-1 to the Boro. And I've got Sammy Greenwood to score. I think it's just obviously going to be wet. It's going to be a bit, it's going to be a bit frantic. Obviously, we've had some bad storms in the UK, but I'm expecting a tough performance. And I think Birmingham are going to go a bit defensive on us as well. No McGree. Yeah, McGree's still in a moon boot. He's still got a bad foot injury. But I'm sure he's listening in somewhere around the world. And I love you, Riley. And also, I need to give a public service announcement. I'll take the hat off now. Public service announcement for all of you on the radio, for all of you on the YouTubes. I am going to be a father very soon to another girl. I've already got a girl who's 5 years old. We're about to have my wife's about to give birth to our second baby girl. That could happen at any moment, okay? She could go into labor at any moment, all right? We're right at the cusp of it, okay? So if at any stage I look at my phone and I probably swear or I rush off, okay? It's probably because the whole birthing thing, okay? So full announcement. If I do have to disappear at any stage, I apologize, but know that it's just because of that, okay? All right, and that's all. I need to just do the PSA. And if we score like 6 goals and I'm screaming, it might even cause labor. Do you know what I mean? You never know. You just never know. Do you know what I mean? Maybe through my enthusiasm for scoring and the Boro winning, I create life. You ever think about it like that? What does that make me? Jesus or something, right? But I hope you're all fantastic, safe and well. If it is your first time tuning in as well, just know if you are a Birmingham fan, I love you. Thank you for being here. But this is a one-eyed Boro live watch along. I commentate on the game. I give you exactly what I'm seeing. I'm watching the game on Boro Live. I've got a paid subscription that I watch it through down here in Australia. I can watch it because I'm internationally based. I will be upset if Birmingham score. I will be ecstatic if Boro score, but I will be commentating on the game as I see it, hoping for the best result. And obviously, I will not be showing any of the game. No game footage, no audio. Otherwise, I get copyrighted through the teeth and I lose everything. And as I said, I've got the birth of my second daughter coming along, so I can't lose any money right now. So no game footage, no audio, just me commentating and being a loon. And I hope and you can appreciate that. And if you do want to stream, if you're internationally based, Boro TV, and obviously if you're in England, not too sure. But I hope you're all fantastic, and thank you for tuning in, and I really appreciate it. Let's say hello to the old YouTube crowd. I love you all. Good to see you. Jay, good to see you. Social Ripper, what's up, legend? Endo, Billy Green. Cameron, good to see you, legend. Arbin, good to see you. Bam, already said g'day to you. Congrats, but you need your missus to mate. She will need to be fine and she has to wait 2 hours. I agree, Chris. I've told her that. Hello, Ashley. Good to see you. How are we? What if you're running down the street naked? Yeah, someone's going to have to come find me. Someone will have to come find me if that's happened. If I'm down the street naked because we've scored like a 5th goal or something, please come and find me and let me know. As we see Birmingham arrive, Wayne Rooney getting off the bus in his illustrious hat. Does that man ever take a hat off these days, Wayne Rooney? Is it because he's balding? Is it because he's balding? I swear everywhere Wayne Rooney goes, he's got a hat on. Let's get you the team news, though. So for the Borough, obviously home at the Riverside, back at the beautiful Riverside again. We have got an unchanged lineup. Can you believe it? An unchanged lineup. Absolutely amazing. So from the back line, we got Senny Dieng, Tommy Smith, Dan Barlassa, Dale Fry, who is captaining the squad, Hayden Hackney, Izzy Jones, after that man of match performance against the Mackhams, Paddy McNair, Joshy Coburn, and we've also got Matt Crooks, Engel, and Sammy Greenwood. So no Lenihan again. Lenihan's not even on the bench today, so not sure what's going on with Darragh Lenihan. He was sick. He got in some sort of sickness just before, but he's still there. He's still not around. So no Darragh Lenihan. On the bench, we got Tommy Glover, the big right hand from down under. Vandenberg, Latte Lath, the speed demon. Rogers, Jicksteel, Howson, Silvera, Force, and Bangura. That completes your Borough lineup for today. Let's head over to Birmingham and get their lineup for you as well there. So check in again. Hackney's on fire. Your defense is terrified. Yes. Love it. Lungful, how are we? Good to see you. Good morning. Head Like Rock says, I'm a first-time listener and I love the show. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for being here. And I'm going for another 4-0 win, says Sam. Up the Borough. 4-0 win, can you imagine? Right, Birmingham squad for you today. They'll be playing in their away kit, which is all black. Looks a little bit New Zealandy, if I were being honest. Anyway, from the back line, Birmingham lineup like so. They've got Ruddy in goal, Sanderson, their captain, Bielek, Hogan, Drame, Dembele, Gardner, Longello, Long, Stansfield, and Sonjic. Okay, that is the lineup. That is the starting 11 for Birmingham for Wayne Rooney's first game in charge. On the bench, they got Etheridge, Roberts, Awu, Bakuna, James, Burke, Miyoshi, Donovan, and Yukiewicz, the ex-Borough striker, off the bench. That is how Birmingham will line up today, and obviously the Borough lineup as well. If you are tuning on YouTube, you can see the live graphic here for the Borough lineup. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. But just remember, I'm not Michael Carrick, and no, I don't know what's happened to Darragh Lenihan, but I'm wondering just as you. Morning, right? Just at 38,000 feet on the way to Austin. Looking forward to the game. You're in the air, Simon? Hello up there, as I wave up to the sky. Hello up there. Let's get your match predictions in. I want to hear all of them. The crazy, the wildest, everything you believe is going to happen today. I'm going for a 2-1. I was a bit more confident, but then obviously the rain. The rain came in and the big storms, and I think it's obviously made it a little bit, a little bit more sloppier out there, if you will. But I'm still excited. I think it's going to be a very good game. He's in the Mile Rye Club. Oh, I see what you did there. I think they're talking about me on the BBCT. Sorry, I went silent there. I apologize. I am listening to the audio and it sounded like Maddo was talking about me. I was messaging Maddo. Obviously, he's going to be a grandfather. Neil Madison, about to be a new grandfather. Can you believe it? So I was congratulating him and sending him messages. So I think he was just getting back to me. Anyway, it's good to see you all and good to have football back. Am I right? Good to have football back. Oh my goodness. It was in terrible international break. Couldn't handle it. As always as well, if you want to be part of my community, make sure you join the Discord. There is the link there in the YouTube chat. Come and join the Discord. Be part of my community. We talk everything Borough when there's no games on. And we wake the neighbors all during the week. Make sure you join the Discord, be part of the community. Digital, what's going on, legend? 2-0 to the Borough. Congrats on the Gazette piece. Thank you so much. Yes, midweek was pretty blessed to be interviewed by Craig Johns of the Gazette, and it was incredible. I was mind blown that he even asked me to do it, and it was fantastic. Just to sit there and talk, everything, and incredible. You should buy someone called Vega when you're on your Borough career mode. Okay, Brad, I will. we're going to upload. I'm going to start uploading the Borough career mode from my FIFA player along. So stay tuned for that on the YouTubes as well. 3-0 to the Borough, says Borough fan. I like it. 3-0 to the Borough. 3-0 to the Borough. As we see the lads, they're all out on the pitch. They're all warming up. They're all still in their training gear. Obviously, we've got about 20 minutes still to kick off. And let's get you some around the ground scores as well, as I do my best to keep you up to date with everything that's happened around the ground. Everton, Liverpool, if you don't want to know the score, listen, tune out now. But Liverpool have come away with a victory there, 2-0 after Everton went down to 10 men. Liverpool 2-0 victors over Everton in their derby in the Premier League. So that's the early game out of the way for the Premier League. Liverpool becoming victors there. And in the early game for the Championship, after we saw Rotherham game called off last night because of the storm, so no game on Friday night in the Championship, it was called off. We saw an early game with Preston and Millwall, and that ended in a 1-1 draw. Preston, obviously, at home there with a 1-1 draw to Millwall. Millwall currently without a manager as well after they sacked their gaffer in the middle of the week after Gary Rowett left Millwall. So Millwall looking for a new coach there, and they've ended in a 1-1 draw. So can Borough get the job done today? We hope so. There are a lot of games to cover. I will do my best, but if this game is frantic and crazy and I can't catch a breath, then I'll rely on you guys in the YouTube to keep me up to date with what's happening around the ground so I can let everyone in the world know. But I will do my best. There are a lot of games kicking off at the 1500 or 3 p.m. if you're not in the 24-hour format. As Middlesbrough, who are currently sitting in 16th, take on Birmingham in 6th, which is crazy. Crazy, isn't it? That Birmingham are in 6th spot and they've changed their manager. John Eustace leaving for Wayne Rooney. Still blows my mind that. But Middlesbrough obviously on the current run of form. Can we climb up that table, Borough fans? We hope so. You should buy someone called Vega, and I read that. Thoughts on Ashley Cole becoming a coach at Birmingham. I thought it was an interesting tactic, but Wayne Rooney obviously has turned to his mates, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? He's turned to mates, people that he's played with, and people that he trusts. Obviously, it's got a real, old feel to it. I know him and Ashley are quite close, friendship-wise. When he was interviewed about the coaching staff and that, Wayne said it was just wanting to have close friends around him, people that he could trust and lean on. And obviously Ashley Cole was that. So yeah, it was interesting to see him come in. I still, for me, the whole Wayne Rooney selection is still weird. Do you know what I mean? I just don't get it. I mean, I get it from a marketing point of view. Do you know what I mean? Because Wayne Rooney sells, papers and stuff like that. Like, oh my goodness, Wayne Rooney's our manager sort of thing. But in the terms of what John Eustace was doing at that club, I thought he was doing a great job. So it was very interesting. Very interesting for me to see them do that. Hey, Stephen, how are you, legend? Hey, I see you're dressed for the occasion. You certainly am. I had my bucket hat on earlier, mate. If we score, I'll get the bucket hat back out. It'll be the lucky bucket hat. Chris says 2-2 today, the result, but I hope we win. Going for a 2-2 draw. That's interesting, Chris. I'll be looking to see that. I fancy 3-0 to the Super Borough, says Dennis. Heck yes. Goal scorers are going to be Greenwood and with 2 to Coburn and Latte off the bench, says Sam. I love that. Gary, good morning. How are you, legend? 3-1 to the Borough. Good morning. It's good to see you, mate. Rooney wasn't even bang average in the MLS, so I don't understand this appointment. I'm completely with you, Borough fan. Completely with you. I don't understand today. I don't understand it. I mean, apart from a marketing point of view, like I just said, I don't understand why they've gone for it. Yeah, the chairman said the revenue they are taking is commercial, hence from Brady. Watch the interview. So it is. So it's a revenue-based decision, which, kind of makes sense, that rate. But is it about selling the revenue, or is it about, I feel like if you make the Premier League, which they probably believe Wayne Rooney's going to get them there anyway. But for me, when you're 6th in the league, I don't know. I feel like the revenue comes itself when you're performing anyway. Smoggy's in Thailand. Say g'day, mate. G'day, every Smoggy in Thailand. I know there's a few of you. I've been watching, seeing Bam waking the neighbors. Love it. Absolutely love it. Love that the wake the neighbors is spreading around the globe. Can't be upset about that. Maybe unless you're a neighbor. Unless you're a neighbor, then you can probably be upset by it. But that's about it. So no, we're doing really well. Doing really well to have all the Borough fans coming in and tuning in from around the world. That's what I love. I started doing this because I just wanted a place to hang out where I could talk Middlesbrough with, at least one other person rather than sitting here at 1 a.m. in the morning by myself being an idiot. So, no, it's amazing to see how many people are coming around. And if you are just tuning in, you're getting ready for the game. You got a bit of time. We've got about 15 minutes to the kickoff. If you're here on YouTube, make sure you like the stream. consider subscribing and make sure you check all the socials and make sure you join the Discord. The Discord is the community where I live. I have all the Borough fans as I can in there, and we talk everything Borough throughout the week when the games are not on. Chris says, in all fairness to what Rooney did at Derby, minus 21 points, and they only missed out on staying up. Maybe they're hoping for his better English football. I mean, he did as best as he could. Do you know what I mean? He did as best as he could at Derby. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. But I still don't think it warrants, you know, this huge, you know, like, oh my God, we need Wayne Rooney sort of thing. Because at DC United, he didn't do that great either. Do you know what I mean? They missed out on playoffs. So, yeah, I mean, unless he's just, you know, he's learning his craft still a bit. 4-0 to the Borough. Hide your grannies, everyone, because Wazza is in town. I love it, Brad. How many more ex-Manx are we going to get into management? They're going to be all of them, Stephen, by the end of it. I swear. Every ex-Man U player is going to be a manager. I swear to God. It's incredible how many that's Ferguson era, isn't it, really? I mean, the one that surprised me the most would probably be Rio Ferdinand. I mean, he was the captain. Do you know what I mean? You would think the captain is sort of like a natural progression into management, but so the one that surprised me the most would probably be Rio that hasn't done it. I thought Gary Neville as well would probably made a good manager, but he's obviously gone into like the media career. Who else from that Man United era? Obviously Carrick's now ended up as a manager. Wayne Rooney up the top. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Up the Borough from Middlesbrough. Love it. BS, how are you, mate? I'd be happy with a 1-0 Borough with the goal bouncing off 3 players and ending up coming off Coburn's bum, says Robert. Love it. And how are you, Robert? Good to see you, mate. I got new neighbours moving in, so they'll be in for a surprise. I love it, Borough. Borough 3 and 2. Brum says head like a rock. I love it. And also, I love your name, by the way, because I've got a head like a rock as well. He's robbing a living, says Lungful. And he's gone the Pundit Avenue. Think Rio has too. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I think Rio's probably gone that Pundit Avenue. There's probably more money in it, less stress, to be honest with you. Probably more money, less stress. In being a pundit, you can just say what you want and it doesn't really matter. You just get abused on Twitter or X or whatever they're calling it. So it is funny to see where the players end up in the long run. But I think it's just interesting for me to see who becomes a manager and who doesn't. I wonder, does anyone think Johnny Howson? You reckon Johnny Howson has a coaching career? I reckon he does. He's been around the game long enough, 35 years of age, potentially, and probably his last year. You would think this year at the Borough. Maybe he comes in as a coach at the end of the year. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see Johnny Howson stay around the club and get some sort of coaching role. I think that'd be perfect. I'm tuning in from Redcar, where Hackney is from, was actually the same primary school football team at Riverdale Primary. Fun fact. There you go, Billy. You played with Hackney. Mate. Jeez. Did you meg him? Did you meg him or anything? Did you watch the Netflix Beckham documentary? I did. I certainly did. Beckham was one of my favorite players growing up. Once I fell in love with the football, the English game, yeah, watching Beckham was all I did and I absolutely loved it. I've actually got 2 David Beckham jerseys, part of my collection. I've got a Real Madrid one and the LA Galaxy one when he went to LA Galaxy. He was one of my favorite players. Absolutely loved him. I think Howson would be a great coach because he's a real people person, says Chris. I completely agree. I hope he does. And I know, Johnny, you're a big listener of what I have to say. I know you're an avid fan. I'm just kidding, by the way. Go into management, all right? I've told you, all right? Don't let me down. He was a year below, says Billy. Oh, okay. Have to go do stuff right. Best wishes to you and the family. We'll see you on the next one. No worries, Borough fan. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here up the Borough. We're in for an absolute cracker of a game. We are about 10 minutes away here from kickoff. We've got Middlesbrough versus Birmingham. We are Middlesbrough back at home, taking on Wayne Rooney's men in his first game, hoping Middlesbrough can get it done against Wayne Rooney and all the lads there. Because look, I think he's got a while. It's got a while to settle in. Do you know what I mean? He's got a while to settle in. But let's again just cover off just quickly before we start. Let's give you the team news again. If you have just tuned in, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all fantastic, safe and well. The Middlesbrough team looks like this. Seti Dieng, Tommy Smith, Dan Barlaser, Dale Fry, who is captaining the squad, Hayden Hackney, Izzy Jones, Paddy McNair, Joshy Coburn, Matt Crooks, Engel, and Sammy Greenwood completes our 11. As you can see, not much change there from the Sunderland game. On the bench, the only surprise that we've got, Middlesbrough fans, and the questions that we've got is around Darragh Lenihan. What has happened to Darragh Lenihan? Because he's not on the pitch today. nor is he on the bench. Your bench is Tommy Glover, Vandenberg, Latte Lath, Rogers, Jick Steele, Howson, Silvera, Force, and Bangura. So the question I have is, where is Darragh Lenihan? Hope he's okay. And if he is still sick, what's going on? Because it's now been about 3 to 4 weeks we've been out without Darragh Lenihan. So, yes, very interesting there. Hope he pulls up okay. And obviously no Riley McGree. Riley McGree obviously suffering from a foot injury. So that's another big out for Middlesbrough at the moment with no Riley McGree. Not too far off, you would believe. Not too far off, but Carrick keeping his cards close to his chest on that one. And for Birmingham, you have got the starting 11. It reads like this. They have got Ruddy in goal, Sanderson their captain, Bielik, Hogan, Drame, Dembele, Gardner, Longelo, Long, Stansfield, and Sunjic. Sunjic lines up for Birmingham's at 11. And off the bench, they've got Etheridge, Roberts, Ayewu, Bakuna, James, Burke, Miyoshi, Donovan, and Jukowitz. Obviously, the ex-striker in Luki Jukowitz on the bench for Birmingham. So, is that a strong squad from Birmingham? I haven't really paid attention to them this year because I'm all in Borough, one-eyed. But if you are a Birmingham fan in the chat, let me know. Is that a decent lineup? Has Rooney came in and done his Rooney effect? Has he changed anything up? Or is that pretty stock standard for Birmingham? Sam says, I live that close to the stadium. I can see it from my flat, so I can hear the fans during the match. Sam, do you want to swap? Do you want to come live in Australia? Lenihan could have a personal issue. A player being ill seems to be the cover for it, but I hope he's okay though. He could do. You know, whatever it is, I wish him the best, BS, because, you know, obviously Darragh's a big part of is the Middlesbrough squad, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's a big part of what we're doing, and, you know, he's captained us a few times. So if he is just sick or there is something personal going on, you know, all the love in the world, and I'm sure the club are looking after him, whatever is going on. But it's just a strange one for me because it's now been like 3 or 4 weeks, and the initial point of him being out was that he was ill. He'd gotten some sort of sickness or something, and Johnny Howson got it as well, apparently. So Johnny Howson on the bench today though. So yeah, not just interesting there. But I'm still confident this team can get the job done. Honestly, I really am. I think this Borough team is just so in sync now, playing Carrick ball, loving the way we play. As I'm watching the Riverside Stadium fill up with you amazing fans, especially with the trains being affected by the storms. So the train's not getting around in the northeast at the moment. So interesting to see. The other northeast teams, we've got all at the same kickoff. We've got Newcastle taking on Crystal Palace, and the Mackhams traveling down to Stoke to take on Alex Neil. So we'll see what happens with them as well. But we're hoping for maybe a Middlesbrough win 6-0, and the other two can lose, for once, and just let Middlesbrough reign the northeast for the week. That'd be great for the radio show as well, wouldn't it? Hey, so I could just stick it to the Newcastle and Sunderland fans. Oh, wouldn't it be good? Right, we're looking at the fans. Everyone's starting to take their seats. Lots of coats, lots of umbrellas, lots of big jackets. Obviously, the storm in the UK being a bit rough. So hopefully the lads aren't too affected. The pitch doesn't look too bad a condition, to be honest, with all the rain and storms we've had. It actually looks quite green. They've actually got the sprinklers on, so pretty happy with the pitch condition. Waiting for the players to come out now. We've got about 7 minutes here till kickoff. About to turn 1 a.m. my time here in Australia. It's my birthday today, says Simply Guitar. So if they don't win, I'll have to say a swear word. Fair enough, Simply. Happy birthday to you as well, all the way from down in Australia. Hope you're fantastic. Like the weather here, I hope it's a storming performance and we see a flood of goals. 3-0 to the Borough, says Richard. I love it. B-Dog Mathematics, I love that name, says, how are you watching the game from over there? I have Borough TV subscription when I am internationally based, B-Dog. I have a subscription that I can watch it through Borough TV all year round. If the game is televised, though, I'd simply have to watch it on another subscription service. But if the game isn't televised or isn't chosen for TV, then I can watch it through the Borough TV website. And I've got like a subscription all year round, mate. So, yeah. Miles, come on, Borough. Heck yes. The weather is much better today. It was so windy yesterday. Well, hopefully it doesn't look too bad as I look down at the Riverside now. On the screen in front of me. It doesn't look too bad today. I saw Borough versus Millwall first game. How we have improved since that game. Oh my goodness, Robert. Right? Remember that Millwall game where Duncan Watmore walked onto the wrong bench? Look how far we've come since then. You know what I mean? Those first 5-6 games seem like a year ago now, if not longer, just because of how incredible that we've managed to turn everything around as Carrick. You know what I mean? We were talking Carrick out. We were talking players get out. You know what I mean? But everything seems to settle down. Carrick seems to have them firing. And we just ask that we can continue that today. Can we continue that run today? At some point, it's going to come to an end, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? At some point, it's going to come to an end. But at what point do we want it to end? Never really. I mean, we've lost all the games we needed to lose at the start of the season. Now we need to keep winning. And I believe we do today. Norwich coming up is obviously a tough fixture. We got Norwich midweek. That's obviously away. That's always a tough fixture. So that'll be an interesting test. But I'm quietly confident today more than I am about Norwich midweek. Norwich are always a tough test. And Norwich are actually in 7th as well. They're flying. So, and obviously no Riley McGree potentially for Norwich as well, who to score a banger from about 60 yards out. So always a bit of a concern going down to Norwich. But I think we're in for a good day today. I live in Birmingham and all my friends support the Blues. So if we do lose, please not today. I love it, Miles. I love it. Righto. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to sit down, relax, turn me down a notch because I'm about to start yelling into your ears as Middlesbrough Birmingham line up in the tunnel, ready to come out onto the pitch. Dale Fry leading in their tracksuits. Birmingham led by Sanderson. We're about to see all the lads walk onto the pitch, and it is game day. It is time for the match. It is almost time for kickoff. I am so blimmin' excited. To see football back. As we wait for all the players to get here, we got the players now walking in from the bench. All the referees coming down the center here as well. All the referees getting ready. All the Birmingham fans all the players shaking hands. And it looks like we're almost ready to go. The referees, here we go. And here we go. Just arrived at Riverside and the boys are coming out. Yes, they are. This is what I'm watching. We've got the Middlesbrough lads coming out, led by Dale Fry, in their full red home kit, wearing their tracksuits. Birmingham in their new away kit, which is full black, look like the New Zealand All Blacks. And we are ready to go. We are standing here in line. We see Wayne Rooney trying to take his seat on the bench. Does he like the chocolates just like Mogga? Doesn't look like he does, but he loves a hat. As we see Carrick walk over and give him a quick handshake. Carrick is in a cardigan as well. It's a maroon cardigan. It's a maroon cardigan from Michael Carrick today. Is it a winning cardigan? You bet your bottom dollar it is. I love your enthusiasm. You're awesome. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate you and I love you. Next match I can get to his whole home game at the Riverside. Can't wait to be there again. Oh my goodness. Wake the neighbors. Bucket hats. Should we put the bucket hat on? Let's do it. Let's go bucket hat for good luck. If I wear this bucket hat for the first time at Middlesbrough, something shocking happens. I tell ya. Bucket hat is going on. I trust it. I trust the thing. Bernsey, what's going on, legend? As we see the players now taking their spots on the pitch. The Riverside new PA system is loud as ever. Is anyone there at the ground? How loud is that new PA system? I can hardly hear the commentators because the PA system. Middlesbrough installed a new PA system and it is absolutely smashing my ears. I fell asleep and almost missed kickoff. Bernsey, how dare you? Michael Carrick, Wayne Rooney, standing on the touchlines together. Michael Carrick is in a maroon cardigan today. Black pants, if you're interested in what he's wearing. As we see Dale Fry and Sanderson meet in the center to have a kickoff. And Dale Fry has won the toss. For the Borough. And as I'm looking, Borough will be kicking to the left of my screen. Birmingham to the right. Those headphones are top-notch. Buyers, you have taste. I think, yeah, I love these things. I love them. Absolutely love them. Most comfortable headphones I've ever owned. As we're going to have a minute silence here. We're about to stand around the circle. All players about to take a minute silence here. Rebecca Walsh is the female referee today. We're going to take a minute silence here for all the events going on in Israel and Gaza. Absolutely shocking what is going on there. So we're going to have a minute silence, which we'll honor here on the live stream as well. Minute silence is up. The fans and the Riverside roars. The players will take their spot. It's time for football, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for football. We are ready to go. As we see everyone take their spot. We are almost ready to go as I get the scoreboard here. Wake the neighbours! Wake the neighbours. Good article about you in the Borough Gazette last week, says Green God. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It was an absolute honour to be featured in the Gazette. Something that blows me away that I was even mentioned in there. So, yeah, no, incredible. Proper minute silence. Well done, of course. Of course. We respect it. You know, we've got to respect it. Rebecca Welch is the female referee today. She's just running over because her stopwatch looks like it stopped working. Yes, it does look like, unfortunately, the referees had a blunder. The stopwatch is broken. Wayne Rooney is starting to bring his players across. The referee is now coming back out. She's gotten a new armband. And the game's underway here. We are underway here, ladies and gentlemen. Birmingham take the kickoff. They're kicking to the right of my screen as we see it. Middlesbrough to the left of my screen as I see it. Middlesbrough in their full home kit. Red shirts, red shorts, red socks. Birmingham in their away kit, which is an all-black affair. Black shirts, black shorts, black socks. Middlesbrough now win the ball back across through the defence. Trying to whip it out to Izzy Jones. But there's too much Vegemite on that and it'll be a Birmingham throw-in. Thanks for changing your shirt. I'd forgotten all clothes are still optional to watch the stream. You can sit here naked if you want to. No stopwatch party. I got it. I got you. Right, here we go. Birmingham, take a throw in. And it's well tackled by Tommy Smith. And it'll be another Birmingham throw in here. As I'll try and keep you up to date with everything that's going on in front of me here, but also around the grounds. If you are in the YouTube chat section, and you know the scores around the ground, please don't stay quiet. Let me know what's happening. And it doesn't look like this storm's going to take too much of an effect on today's game. All games underway as well in the championship for that 1500 or 3 p.m. kickoff as Middlesbrough now retain the ball through Dale Fry. Dale Fry will turn around and play to Senny Dieng. Senny Dieng in his bright green goalkeeping kit with bright pink boots. Matching the grass is Senny Dieng today. Oh, it's a Borough corner. Birmingham have made a mistake already. It's a Borough corner. It's a Borough corner. So Birmingham have had the ball. Sanderson, the captains, look to pass it all the way back to Ruddy, but he's hit the ball wrong. And has rolled all the way out. Borough corner off a Sanderson mistake. Can Borough capitalise? Jamie says you're a minute behind because of streaming. Well, if you're ahead, please don't ruin it for me. Do not come in here and ruin it for me. All right, do not tell me the score. I want to see it live here. If you are ahead, please refrain. Please refrain. Unless it's a score from a different game. Okay, Borough corner here. 2 minutes gone. Barlaser now, take the corner. He'll go all the way out to Izzy Jones. He ran it along the ground. Izzy Jones was standing outside the box. Izzy Jones, the man of the match from Mackems, is on the ball. He'll go back to Barlaser. Barlaser will go to Greenwood, who's pushed outside of the box. So he'll turn around and try and look for Barlaser, but it's intercepted by Birmingham, and here comes Birmingham now on the counter. But Engel does well to stop Birmingham in their tracks, but Birmingham still with possession here. Birmingham now go for a long boot up towards the halfway line, looking for Hogan, but it is intercepted by Engel by the head. Engel then gets out of the way as the ball comes straight back to him, and McNair gets his head to the game. But it's now Birmingham still on the ball as they look at it to Brasso! A low cross comes in from Birmingham, and Hogan slides towards it. He's unable to get his boot to the ball. And it looks like the last final touch is going to come off the Borough. It's going to be a Birmingham corner here. It's taken quickly. It's taken quickly, and Borough have done well to force it all the way back to the halfway line now. But Birmingham still in possession. Now, Borough able to get the ball back through Engel. Done very well in defense as Engel. As Barlaser comes across to help, and he turns around and passes back to Paddy McNair. Paddy McNair then boots it up, but only as far as a Birmingham player. Doesn't even clear our own half, does McNair. Birmingham now on the ball. As Engel cuts off a ball, but it goes through his legs. But he does very well to back up. Does Engel. And then he turns around and boots it forward to Sam Greenwood. Pretty scrappy affair. Bit scrappy affair so far, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes gone now. Engel with the throw in right in front of our corner flag. Engel now throws it in. Finds a Birmingham head. Birmingham now along the ground. Goes for a quick pass, but Tommy Smith cuts it out and boots it up. Boots it as far as he can. And it'll be the Birmingham centre backs just next to Ruddy. And it'll be Ruddy now, the goalkeeper for Birmingham, with the ball at his feet. And he'll go out to the captain in Sanderson. Josh Coburn now working to chase it down. Sanderson goes out to the far left. Izzy Jones chasing it down. Tommy Smith gets turned and then pulls a man down. And the ref says, you can't do that. Free kick, Birmingham. Taken quickly now. Here comes Birmingham. Another big tackle by Hayden Hackney, but it does well. Ref says it's fair play on. So Middlesbrough now have the ball up. Middlesbrough now with the ball at halfway line here as we see Norwich go 1-0 up against Leeds. Norwich, Middlesbrough's next opponents, obviously, as well. So tough outing there because Norwich have already gone a goal up against Leeds. 1-0 to Norwich. Right, here comes Sam Greenwood, halfway line. He steps one, steps two. Does Sam Greenwood absolutely lightning on his feet as we see a ball run out to Matty Crooks. Okay, the ref is already made a little bit of a boo-boo. We had an advantage, and she said play on, and then as we did play on, she said actually bring it back. So Middlesbrough have had to come back from an advantage and actually take the free kick, which we've done so now. Going up to Tommy Smith down the right. Tommy Smith finds Hayden Hackney, who goes to quick cross, and it'll be a Borough corner as we see the Geordies go 1-0. Geordies, Newcastle are 1-0 up against Crystal Palace. Newcastle have scored. Steve Wraith is cheering somewhere because Newcastle have scored 1-0 to the Geordies, which was interesting because Newcastle Crystal Palace is usually a 0-0 affair. Right. Corner, Middlesbrough, 5 minutes gone. In comes the corner. Goes all the way out, but John Ruddy comes out and takes it well in his hands. And he goes for the massive drop kick. Absolute huge drop kick from Ruddy. And McNair gets to it and passes it up to Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney then steps a Birmingham player. And here comes Hayden Hackney. And he's slid tackled very well by the Birmingham player. Hayden Hackney, the diamond in the rough, if you will. Absolute gem as he started his career now for England under-21s as well. Playing absolute fantastic football. As Engel now has the ball. Throw in just near the corner. Right, Engel throws it in. Goes to Hackney. Hackney back to Engel. Engel up to Sam Greenwood, who goes to cross it in. Trying to find the head of Josh Coburn, but it goes over Josh Coburn. And it'll sail all the way out for a goal kick to Birmingham. Please don't mention the Geordie, says Jamie. I apologize. I'm just giving you the scores from around the ground. Okay? Just the scores from around the ground. And an update here from my personal life. My wife has still not gone into labor. We are safe and sound at the moment. 6 minutes gone. Ruddy rolls the ball out now. Doesn't like what he sees, so turns around and plays it back to Ruddy. Ruddy Now, Payos it all the way down to the right-hand side, but the ball's quickly cut out by Engel. Engel becoming the best left back we've ever seen. Now, Matty Crooks. Matty Crooks looking for a ball out to Izzy Jones, but he's put too much Vegemite on it, and unfortunately, Izzy Jones can't get to the ball. And he looks around and says, come on, Crooksy, this is not where I wanted it. But Crooksy says, yep, sorry, mate. And Birmingham will have a throw-in. And Chris asks, where is Riley? He's got a bad foot injury at the moment. Yeah. Mackems are getting beat. Stoke have scored. Stoke have scored. Sunderland are down 1-0. So we've got the Geordies up 1-0. Sunderland down 1-0. And Middlesbrough here, stalemate as so far with the Wayne Rooney era beginning here at Birmingham. Birmingham now with a throw-in after the ball. Another ball was on the pitch. They've cleared that off and Birmingham will take the throw-in now. Huddersfield have also scored 1-0. Huddersfield have also scored as well 1-0. So goals absolutely starting to fly in now from the 3 p.m. kickoff as Birmingham now cross the ball far out to the right. And here comes Birmingham with a quick cross. Cut out by Engel. Engel, the best player so far for the Borough. 8 minutes gone. Cuts the cross out from Birmingham. And Middlesbrough clear through Barlassa. Now up to Hackney, who goes further to Tommy Smith, who goes up further to Matty Crooks. Matty Crooks has stepped to Birmingham player. He'll pass it off to Izzy Jones, who's quicker. Izzy Jones in the box. He'll look for Joshy Coburn. Oh, Joshy Coburn. Joshy Coburn puts it wide. He had the pressure from an outcoming Ruddy. Matty Crooks has stepped to Birmingham midfielder, put through Izzy Jones with lightning pace, who's put the ball through to Joshy Coburn. And unfortunately, Joshy Coburn has just been pressured too much by the keeper and gets a boot to it, and it goes out. Goal kick to Birmingham. First chance goes begging. Hello, Aaron. How are you, legend? Good to see you, mate. As we see Ruddy now take a short free goal kick out to Birmingham. As Gary Gardner gets the ball from Ruddy and he boots it back to John Ruddy, but he's absolutely skied it. Birmingham all at sea here. Birmingham all at sea. Sam Greenwood's just taking it off Oh, we can't make it count. The words weren't getting out quick enough for the play. Birmingham are all at sea here. Absolute sloppy defending as the Birmingham were Sunjic was trying to get rid of the ball, couldn't do it. So Sam Greenwood takes the ball from him, and then he went between a pass and a shot, and it's hit it straight at Ruddy. As Engel now takes the ball off a Birmingham player, and he's running into the box. Engel looks for Joshy Coburn, and Coburn is upset it didn't go to his feet. Middlesbrough are all over them here, all over them. Middlesbrough now go all the way back to Seni Dieng, the best keeper in the world, who plays it out to Dan Barlassa. Dan Barlassa now. Middlesbrough playing absolute Carrick ball. Rooney's like, oh, that's right. That's what Carrick used to do at Man United. And Engel now plays it up to Greenwood. And Anderson comes over with a crunching tackle. And it said play on. It's been adjudged to be a fair tackle. Big tackle by Sanderson. And Birmingham now up to the halfway line. And they'll go out to even wider. As Dembele now coming towards the far left-hand side of the box. Into the box now for Birmingham against Dale Fry. He steps once, steps twice, stepping all over the shop. Dale Fry absolutely like a wall, though. He finally gets the ball across and finds a Birmingham player. Oh, no! Birmingham with an excellent chance. A low shot, well saved by Seni Dieng, but pushed out back into play, and Paddy McNair clears for the Borough. This game has stepped up a notch. Birmingham now with a throw-in just in front of the corner flag. I apologise. I am all at sea here. I'm trying to get a drink in. My throat's already hurting. This game is end-to-end at the moment. 11 minutes gone. Birmingham with a throw-in now in front of the corner flag. They take it down to Sunjic. And here comes Birmingham now running into the box, but they don't like what they see. So they turn around and play it back to Sanderson. As Jack Clark has scored for Sunderland. 1-1 there. 1-1. Mackem's back on the board. Stoke 1, Sunderland 1. Sunjic now on the ball. Drama. Doesn't like what he sees, goes back to Sunjic. Stansfield now on the ball for Birmingham. Cleared by Tommy Smith. Birmingham now out to the wide left ranks in Dembele. As it well intercepted, a wayward pass from Dembele is taken well by Tommy Smith. And Middlesbrough are unable to capitulate on the counter-attack here. Josh Coburn can't control it, and here comes Birmingham now on the counter. And here comes Seni Dieng. Seni Dieng has come out off the goal line after a through ball was put through to Hogan. And Senny Dieng has read it absolutely perfectly, and he's come out, slid very well in, has Senny Dieng taken the ball from Scott Hogan's feet, and it's a Middlesbrough goal kick. Goals absolutely flying in around the championship. None here so far at the moment. But as I reported, is Sunderland 1, Stoke 1. Can you believe it? Norwich still leading their game 1-0. And also Huddersfield up 1-0 against QPR. Will this be Gareth Ainsworth's last game? You would think it might just be Gareth Ainsworth's last game. They are having a shocking run at QPR. As we see Matt Crooks fouled in the centre. Borough take a free kick quickly. Go out to Izzy Jones, who rolls it forward even further to Matty Crooks. Matty Crooks on the ball. Turns around now. Plays it up to Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith chips it into the box, but can't find anyone. Birmingham clear, but only as far as Engel. Engel fakes a shot. He's now deep in the box as Engel. He goes to cross it in and wins the corner for the Borough. Engel has done absolutely fantastic. He was trying to cross it in. He was trying to look for a free play. He couldn't find it. So he boots it into the Birmingham defender. Goes out for a corner. Borough corner. 13 minutes gone. Engel best player so far. Settling in very well here are the Borough. 13 minutes gone. Middlesbrough corner. Can they make something of it? The three tall lads line up. Paddy McNair, Dale Fry, Joshy Coburn, Matt Crooks, all in here, ready to take it. Barlaser will take the corner now. The Borough fans cheering him on. Here comes Barlaser now with the free kick. Goes in towards Ruddy, and it goes even too close to Ruddy. He'll grab it out of the air, and he'll roll it out quickly for Birmingham now. Birmingham now on the ball. And they're trying to play it quickly, but their ball was cut off by Izzy Jones, who was well back in defense. And Izzy Jones now will run it up from the halfway line. He'll go wider into Sam Greenwood. Sam Greenwood rolls it forward. What's happening, ref? It'll be a goal kick. It looked like Sam Greenwood and Izzy Jones had done well there, and the ball might have come off Birmingham, but the referee says, oi, no, that's not correct. It is a Birmingham goal kick. 14 minutes gone here. John Ruddy with the goal kick. And he plays it quickly. Absolutely not a chance in the world can Rye get a sip of his drink here to clear his throat, because Birmingham now running absolutely as frantic as they can up to the halfway line. They play a quick ball in, but cut off by Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith now plays it out to Hayden Hackney. And the ref says, hang on, free kick. Maddo's just had a baby. Maddo's just had a baby. Neil Mattison's daughter has just had a baby. Not Maddo directly. Maddo's daughter has had a baby. He is a granddad as Middlesbrough now. I'm sorry, I was taken back by the news. Maddo's new grand final. Here comes Middlesbrough. Now with Izzy Jones down the outside of the box. They'll play it out to Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith's looking for someone in the box. He's well tackled. He played a short pass to Matt Crooks. Sanderson has come across and tackled Crooksy. And it doesn't look like the ref's going to pay a penalty here. It does look like Sanderson got the ball. But Sanderson has stayed down on the ground. And the ref is now calling on the physio because he needs some treatment. But it's going to be a corner here to the Borough. But it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty as all the Birmingham people stand around her trying to tell her how to do her job. Ruddy! How about you focus on your goalkeeping duties rather than how to referee the game, mate? I tell ya. As the Sanderson now getting some treatment here to his nose. Looks like he's got a bloody nose from that tackle on Matty Crooks. Excellent build up there. Excellent build up there from Izzy Jones, putting a great ball through to Matty Crooks. Matty Crooks is tackled well by Sanderson in the end. Corner here for Borough. Can they make it count? 16 minutes gone. So the scores around the game. Huddersfield are now 2-0. 2-0 to Huddersfield. Can you believe it? QPR absolutely all at sea there. And one in the Premier League as well. We got 1-0 to Bournemouth. Thank you so much, YouTube chat, for keeping me up to date. As we got a break-in play here for the Middlesbrough-Birmingham game. Henderson is getting some treatment to his head. I've got to take my hat off. The hat's coming off, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm sweating like a pig. It's like 29 degrees in my office right here. Absolutely putrid is my office right now. It's been a hot day. Sanderson now standing up, and he's got 2 plugs in his nose. 2 plugs in his nose. Sanderson will not be breathing through his nose as he's got 2 cotton balls shoved right up there. There'll be no more blood coming from Sanderson's nose, nor will there be oxygen. It's also 1-0 to Man City, says Supermarket Correct. Thank you so much for keeping me updated. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Right, corner here for Middlesbrough. Birmingham will play defend this corner with 10 men as well. Sanderson had to go off. Barlasser now takes the corner. He's looking for Matt Crooks, but it's intercepted well by Birmingham. And Birmingham clear as far as only as Hackney. Hackney now goes back out to Barlasser. Deep in the corner, he finds Izzy Jones. Izzy Jones goes to step a player, and he's tripped over quite badly by Hogan, who reminds himself that he's not a defender, and he's a pretty clumsy striker, and he's absolutely collected Izzy Jones's legs there. Is there a yellow card here for Scott Hogan? It was a pretty ugly tackle. And he said, nah, I got the ball. And the only ball you got then, mate, was the ball on Izzy Jones' right ankle. And here we go. Dan Barlasser now will have a free kick in a dangerous area for Borough. Sanderson is back on for Birmingham as well. Dan Barlasser now. Can Borough make this count? They've had all the possession, all the pressure in the first half here. 18 minutes gone. Whistle goes. Dan Barlasser whips it in. Josh Coburn! Oh, Joshy Coburn with a free header. Josh Coburn with an absolute free header, and he's missed it. He's headed it over the goal. Absolute cracker of a whip in by Dan Barlasser. Finds the head of Josh Coburn. He really should have probably done better there. Josh Coburn will be pretty upset, to be honest with you, that he hasn't been able to put that on target. It flies over Ruddy's goal. Goal kick, Birmingham. Good morning, Matty. How are we, legend? It's 2-0 to City now. 2-0 to City. Can you believe it? Birmingham take the goal kick quickly and play it short. And Birmingham still looking very sketchy with the ball as they try and pass it around. But their passing is literally like what we saw in Middlesbrough's first couple of weeks of the season. Their passes are just ending up absolutely nowhere, where Middlesbrough are looking cleaner, smarter. And I say that, and I curse to the commentator as we see Dembele now on the ball deep in the Middlesbrough thing. But Tommy Smith with a brilliant challenge, wins the ball back, boots it as hard as he can, but Birmingham will recover now through Sanderson. Sanderson now, the Birmingham captain, with the ball in the centre circle. And they'll go wide out to the right on Sunjic. Birmingham now go for an early cross, but it's straight at Seny Dieng. Seny Dieng grabs it in the bread basket, says thank you very much, rolls it out to Dan Barlasser, and Middlesbrough are away now here through Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney running at everyone. Passes it quickly up to Sam Greenwood as Sam Greenwood's pushed over in the back, but the ref says, nope, you're allowed to do that, and Birmingham win the ball. So Birmingham now on the ball just in front of the halfway line as they look to pass it away, cut off by Engel, who's been absolutely fantastic. Birmingham throw in, 20 minutes gone. Yes, mate, happy to be here. Another win, hopefully, says Paul Rain. I love having you here, Paul. It's good to be here, mate. It's good to be back with the Borough in front of me. Let me tell you that. Right. Birmingham now. Throw in. 20 minutes gone. They played quickly to Sunjic. But it's cut off well by Hackney. And Hackney will try and beg for another free kick. No, it's going to be a throw in. Throw into Birmingham again. Birmingham now. Throw in. And they take it quickly again. There is not a literal break. Everyone's taking everything quickly. And Middlesbrough win the ball back from that throw in. And they play it quickly up to Joshy Coburn. Here comes Joshy Coburn now, who plays a through ball to Izzy Jones. Is he onside? He's onside! It's a goal for Izzy! It's offside! It's offside! It's offside! I've got up to celebrate. I've got up to wake the neighbours and to put my wife in labour. And unfortunately, Izzy Jones has been ruled offside as he scored very well against Ruddy. But it's offside. It won't count. It's delayed call. And it'll be a goal kick here for Birmingham. 21 minutes gone. Izzy Jones scoring, but ruled offside. 0-0. Yo, Joe, how are we? Are you calling your new child Izzy? Look, I would make that bet, but my wife would kill me. As we see Birmingham play an absolute long ball, but it goes way too much Vegemite on that ball, and it'll roll out for a goal kick to Seny Dieng. Middlesbrough have gotten all of the ball here so far in this first half, though. They will be very pleased with the possession they've had. The passing has been absolutely beautiful as well. As we see Southampton go 1-0 up against Hull City as well. Hull City up 1-0. Sorry, Hull City down 1-0 to Southampton. Engel now plays for a quick ball. Ooh, that ball from Engel, not very good. Does very well to win the ball, does Engel, but he can't get the ball into where he wants it, and it'll go straight to Ruddy. Ruddy will roll it out. Swansea also 1-0 over Leicester. So we got 1-0 to Swansea and 1-0 to Southampton. The goal's absolutely flying in. I'm so happy old Izzy's starting to come back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Old Izzy is back, baby. Don't you worry about that. It's offside. It is offside, unfortunately, yes. Izzy was offside. Did very, very well to finish it, though, did Izzy. Great ball from Matty Crooks, but unfortunately, yes, Izzy was offside. And Birmingham were running the ball up through Dembele, but Dembele has actually taken the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in here to Tommy Smith. Takes it quickly now to Matty Crooks. Matty Crooks played it at Hackney, and Hackney was dragged to the ground unfairly, says the ref. Free kick, Borough. They take it quickly again. Honestly, all free kicks and throw-ins are taken so quickly, it's not a chance to even breathe. We now see the ball played all the way back out to Engel, who goes back to the centre now, and Paddy McNair. People try to tell me Izzy isn't top 3 wingers in the championship. Well, those people are probably people that like to, put their sandwiches and cut them into circles rather than triangles. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of people the circle sandwich cutters who think Izzy isn't in the top 3. As we see now, Engel out to the left. He's free. He goes for a quick ball in. Oh! Cleared by Sanderson. Boots it out. The balls are coming in. The balls are coming in quick to Joshy Coburn. And all the defenders swarm in on him quickly and get a boot to it. And they'll clear it. Oh, it's actually going to be judged to a free kick to Ruddy here. They can't eat a sandwich without the crust. Exactly, Ark. Exactly. Middlesbrough fans absolutely up in song. It's absolutely incredible. Here in the Riverside, absolutely pumping, are we, ladies and gentlemen? Ruddy now takes the goal kick quickly. Birmingham booted up for another long ball. Birmingham are quite long ball specialists here. Something to look out for is the Birmingham long ball game. As Birmingham now on the ball, catching Middlesbrough's defense sleeping a little bit, but Engel does absolutely fantastic. Engel has been absolutely incredible. Wins another one-on-one, does Engel. And Middlesbrough now come away with the ball, and they'll play a long ball out to Izzy Jones now through Matty Crooks. And a big tackle comes in. A very good tackle from Birmingham on Izzy Jones. And Birmingham won a free kick here because Izzy Jones was trying to mop up after losing the ball to a great tackle from Birmingham. And he's judged to do it a little bit too eagerly. Birmingham free kick. They play it quickly as well, though. Their passing, honestly, Birmingham, though, is letting them down. Their pass goes another way where does Middlesbrough come in to cut it off. But Middlesbrough then unable to do it. Middlesbrough unable to do it, and Birmingham then go for another long ball, but too much Vegemite on that, and another wayward pass from Birmingham goes to Seni Dieng. Seni Dieng then takes it too quickly, throws it all the way back straight to Birmingham. So here comes Birmingham again. And Dembele is tackled now by Hayden Hackney. Ref says play on, no foul given. Dembele not happy with that as we see the ball fall to Izzy Jones. Izzy Jones goes to step a Birmingham defender, can't do it. Out off a Birmingham defender, throw in for Tommy Smith. Belushi, what's going on? I'm doing very well. I'm losing my voice. This game has been frantic. Wayne Rooney now having a complaint to the manager. Probably in fluent American is Wayne Rooney right now. Coming back from DC United. Passing, letting Birmingham down here. It is going absolutely everywhere as Middlesbrough try and mop up a wayward pass through Matt Crooks. Matt Crooks comes sliding in, and it's going to be a yellow card to Matt Crooks here. The first of the day. Matt Crooks is absolutely furious, though. And Matt Crooks is into the books here for the first yellow. It's a pretty silly challenge from Matt Crooks, I will admit. He's gone sliding in with the ball nowhere near him. And it's a yellow card to Matt Crooks. Free kick Birmingham just in front of the halfway line here. Let's get you some scores from around the ground. All right, we have got 1-1 now. 1-1 at Hull v... excuse me, my language. Hull versus Southampton is now 1-1. Hull have equalised things there after Southampton being 1-1 up there. But it remains 0-0 here. 26 minutes gone. Matt Crooks into the books. As I give you some scores now from the Premier League as well. All goals in there except for the Nottingham Luton game, which is 0-0. But Newcastle 1-0 up against Crystal Palace, Man City 2-0 up against Brighton. Brentford are leading Burnley 1-0. And Bournemouth are 1-0 up against Wolves. So the Geordies making good of their Crystal Palace hoodoo and scoring there. In the Championship, the goals to report are Huddersfield 2-0 over QPR. Hull and Southampton, as I just reported, 1-1 there. Norwich are leading Leeds 1-0. Stoke and Sunderland are 1-1 there. As Middlesbrough have a breakaway through Izzy Jones. Izzy Jones is looking for someone. He can't find anyone though. Izzy Jones had a quick breakaway down the right-hand side. And he crosses it in. But unfortunately, it's cleared by Birmingham. But Izzy Jones has remained on the ground here. It's Bielik, who's gone for a 50-50 ball against Izzy Jones. And Izzy Jones has had his ankle crunched. And it looks like it's a throw in here for Birmingham after all that. What do you think of Birmingham's away kit? It's very New Zealander. Very New Zealander, very all black. Right, Birmingham now with a throw in. 28 minutes gone. Game's been a bit frantic, I'm not going to lie. He's too quick. No one can keep up. Exactly. Right, Birmingham, throw in, taken down to Bielik. Bielik now running it out through the defense and does very well. Plays a little 1-2 with Gardner, and Bielik gets it back. Now, he wasn't likely to see, so he turns around, plays it back to Gardner. Gardner then crosses the ball as hard as he can out to Engel's side. And Engel and the Birmingham player have just run into each other, and it's a head clash. It's a head clash. Engel wasn't able to pull up quick enough here. It didn't look like Engel knew where the Birmingham player was. And by the time he looked up, he's absolutely clobbered heads. It's an ugly collision here. Engel is on the ground. Engel was running. He didn't take his eyes off the ball, did Engel? He didn't take his eyes off the ball, so he had no idea the Birmingham player was there. And he's headed the ball, but then he's absolutely collided heads with the Birmingham player here. Birmingham player back to his feet, but Engel's still here down on the ground. He's going to cop a yellow for it as well. Engel is going to go into the books here after an absolute ugly collision here with his clash of heads. He didn't take his eyes off the ball, had no idea the Birmingham player was there. And he's now getting his teeth checked as well. It looks like he's either got a bit of a jaw issue or a tooth issue now, as the physios have got their hands in his mouth, something that I hate. Engel's okay. He stands back to his feet. And it's a yellow card for Engel, and he's arguing with it. And they both shake hands. And they're both off the side of the pitch, both receive treatment, both looking okay. But it is a yellow card for Engel. So now we've got Matty Crooks and Engel on yellow cards here. Not sure how that's a yellow because it was just innocent, but he has collected his head. And it'll be a free kick here to Birmingham. 1-1 to Swansea. Wow. A yellow for winning a header. That's madness. Yeah, it was a rough decision. It was a rough decision. He won the header. But obviously, he continued through, did Engel, and he's collected his head. And yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, Jick still has pace to burn. Be great to see him back. He might come on. We'll see. Engel's now a threat on a yellow card, as is Matt Crooks. Maybe we see the return of Jick still for Engel if they're worried about him getting a second yellow. Anyway, Birmingham free kick here. 31 minutes gone. They absolutely whip it in. Seni Dieng comes out and punches it clear. Dembele now. Whips it back into the Birmingham box, cleared by Dale Fry. And Birmingham do very well to clear it back all the way to Sunjic, who's the last man in defense. He just gets a boot to it. Boots it as hard as he can. It'll go to the halfway line. Tommy Smith throw in. 31 minutes gone here. Love Jick still. We all do. 1-0 to Swansea. Leicester goal was offside. Thank you so much. Possession here. 52% to the Borough. 48 to Birmingham. But it feels like it's been a lot more to Middlesbrough here. Middlesbrough now with the ball at their feet. Dale Fry. Game's calmed down a little bit. A little bit of break in play there with the Engel head clash. Engel now on the ball. Looks okay. Has a bit of cream on his front lip. Looks like he might have got a bit of a cut lip, the Engel. Right, Paddy McNair on the ball. Turns around, plays it back to Dale Fry. Dale Fry out to Tommy Smith. Middlesbrough just playing the ball around. As the balls were getting a little bit too much Vegemite on those passes, Hackney doesn't like what he sees, so he turns around and plays it all the way back to Senny Dieng. Senny Dieng then rolls it back out to Paddy McNair, who goes further back to Hackney. Hackney now on the ball. He'll clip it over to Dale Fry. Dale Fry on the ball. Plays it up to Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith running up from the halfway line. He's got Izzy Jones in front of him, and he steps 3 Birmingham for the players, does Tommy Smith, but loses it right at the end. And Bielik is staying down on the ground here, hurt, cuddled in a ball. But Middlesbrough are allowed to play on. And Josh Coburn! Josh Coburn! Oh, Joshy Coburn! The man has put himself through about 3 Birmingham players. He's done ever so well. All Joshy's got to do is put it in the back of the net. And he's clipped it over the left-hand side past Ruddy's goal. And it'll roll out for a goal kick. Josh Coburn unlucky there to put Boro up. But again, a chance goes begging at the feet and head of Josh Coburn. He should have done better there. Could have put Boro 1-0 up. It'll be Birmingham goal kick, but Bielik is still on the ground here for Birmingham. So it'll be a stop in play. It'll be a stop in play here again as Bielik now gets some treatment midfield. As Josh Coburn with another chance for the Borough. Can you believe it? Latte the Speed Demon would have scored that, says We Got Super Carrick. This ref is a joke, says Sean. It's interesting. I don't think she's, I think the Matty Crooks is a yellow, man. I really do. The only thing I don't think is that Engel was a yellow card. I think that was a header that he's won. I can see why she would have yellow carded it, but I just don't think it was a yellow. But hey, we're just the spectators. That's why she gets paid the big bucks to be the referee in the center of the pitch. And she's doing a good job. Bit more respect for the Dave Roberts out there. Birmingham now with the free kick. They take it. Sorry, it's a goal kick. Ruddy there boots it up. Always way past them. He's got a big kick on him, does Ruddy. And it goes all the way back to Tommy Smith in the left-hand side. Engel now on the ball. Down to the left-hand side. He plays it up to Dan Barlassa, who goes back to Engel down left-hand side now. Middlesbrough on the ball here. 34 minutes gone. Can Middlesbrough find a way? We should really be 2 goals up here thanks to Josh Coburn. Unfortunately, Hayden Hackney is trying to look for a pass there quickly to Engel. Plays it a bit too far in front of him. Ball rolls out. Birmingham throw in here. 35 minutes gone here. Just seen the Sobo chance get him off at halftime, says Hiko. Right, Birmingham now take the throw in. They're running around now. They force it even further back through Sanderson. Sanderson now deep in his own half. And he'll boot the ball to the other side of the pitch, trying to find Dembele. And he will, because Tommy Smith did cut the ball off, but his header that was clearing it fell straight to Dembele's feet. And here comes Birmingham now. Birmingham in the box. And well done, Dan Barlassa. Dan Barlassa has pushed the Birmingham player off the ball. And here comes Middlesbrough on a big counter. It's up to Crooks now, up to Josh Coburn now, just outside of the box. He steps Sanderson, goes on his left, goes across it in. And it doesn't go anywhere, does Joshy Coburn's pass. And Sunjic will get the ball for Birmingham and pass it out. And they'll go to cross it out, and the ball will go all the way to the other side of the pitch for a Middlesbrough throw in. Birmingham's passing has been absolutely woeful this half. Middlesbrough then take the throw in very quickly. Very, very poor ball there from Birmingham. Sorry, Ryan, old-fashioned. Women shouldn't be allowed anywhere near men's football. I don't agree with you. I think women have a great place in our society and in football these days. But I appreciate the comment, Stephen. I appreciate the comment. And I understand from an old-fashioned point of view as well. I do. But I think we're as a society and as a footballing nation, we're doing the right thing. Women deserve a place. They definitely do. Right. Dale Fry now. Passes it all the way out to Engel. Engel goes back to Paddy McNair. Paddy McNair goes back to Dale Fry. Interesting question for you. Who do you think is better, Sam or Riley? Sam Silvera? Is that who you're asking me through? Sam Silvera? Right, Middlesbrough play a long ball up to Josh Coburn, but it goes over the head of Josh Coburn because there's too much Vegemite on that pass. Rolls all the way to Ruddy. Interesting question for you is, Sam Kerr. Sam Kerr. Sam Kerr's she's an incredible footballer. Sam Kerr's one of the best footballers Australia's ever created. Yeah. I love Riley McGree, but I think he would admit how good Sam Kerr is. All right, Middlesbrough now on the ball in the box here. I'm going to put my hands on the desk because it looks something interesting here. Izzy Jones then rolls it into Dan Barlaser. He looks for someone. Dan Barlaser looked for a low pass there, but hasn't picked out a Middlesbrough play. He's picked out the Birmingham keeper in Ruddy, and Ruddy boots it clear. So Middlesbrough now have a throw in here just next to the corner flag. They take it quickly. Izzy Jones with the ball at his feet. Passes it into Crooksy. It goes across to Sam Greenwood in the center of the pitch. He goes for a shot. Comes off a Birmingham player. Hoping it would roll out for a corner. Can't do. Ruddy gets to it. Goal kick. If you saw Sam Kerr's goal versus England, incredible. She's an amazing footballer, mate. She's an amazing footballer. Got to be at least 1-0 up before halftime. Hopefully, we should be 1-0 up. Honestly, Josh Coburn should at least have 2 goals to his name. Honestly, he should. Right, Middlesbrough now. Looking to get into this game again before halftime. They've had all the ball, all the chances. Birmingham have not had one chance. And if they have, it's unmemorable. Right, Birmingham now messing around with it at the back line again. And Birmingham's passing this half has been so shocking that they really are going to make a mistake here that leads to a Middlesbrough goal. I guarantee it. Because Middlesbrough is set up so well and Birmingham cannot pass their way through this Middlesbrough squad. Right, Middlesbrough now. Trying to put pressure on John Ruddy as the ball goes all the way back to him. Here comes Sanderson now. Sanderson then plays it out to Sunjic down the right-hand side. He's looking for someone. As Middlesbrough closes down, and there it is. There's the wayward pass that's cut off by Engel. He passes it back to Hackney. Hackney can't get to it. In comes Sanderson. Birmingham back on the ball. And it looks like Greenwood's gotten the ball well from Birmingham here. Greenwood now deep left-hand pocket for the Borough. He's done very well. Rolls it into Engel. Engel's tackled poorly. And it's a free kick. It's a free kick to Middlesbrough. And Engel has been tackled ever so poorly. It looks like Bielik has stuck a leg out. Oh, yeah, that's an ugly tackle. That's an ugly tackle from Bielik. Christian Bielik has gone for an absolute woeful tackle there. It's only a yellow, a surprising yellow as well. But Middlesbrough have a free kick here. But Engel's still down on his haunches. And surprisingly, he hasn't got his leg still sewed on because that was a crunching tackle from Bielik. Anyway, Dan Barlaser, corner of the box here. Did you see the England-Australia game right? I didn't, Burnsy. You know why? Because the coverage here in Australia was terrible. It was like watching a Minecraft simulator, mate. It was so pixelated and interrupted. I just couldn't watch it. Right, Dan Barlaser, 40 minutes gone. Puts his hand up, free kick, dangerous spot, curls it in. John Ruddy comes straight out, grabs it in his hands. Birmingham goal kick. Middlesbrough again have another chance gone begging. Whew, what a frantic first half this has been. Right, Birmingham now. Roll the ball out through Sanderson. Dembele now down the deep left-hand side for Birmingham. He'll run in and he'll look to cross it into someone. And Engel comes across and boots the ball out of the Middlesbrough box. And he'll go for a Birmingham throw in. And Engel's done well because he's still limping around. Engel in the absolute wars at the moment. He's got blood on his lip from that earlier head clash. And he's now got a limp from that Bielik crunching tackle as well. So Engel absolutely in the wars at the moment. As Birmingham play the ball around and they do it ever so poorly. And Middlesbrough are able to cut the ball off and they'll win the ball through Dale Fry. Middlesbrough now is trying to calm it down a bit. Pass it through their back line. Paddy McNair's on the ball. And I actually think that's probably the first time Paddy McNair's touched the ball. I didn't even know he was on the pitch till just then. Paddy McNair then passes it over to Tommy Smith. I don't know what's happened, but I just haven't seen Paddy McNair at all till just then. I don't know why, but honestly, I don't know if that's his first touch, but literally, that's the first time I've seen Paddy McNair. Anyway, over to Izzy Jones. Who goes quickly to Matt Crooks, who plays a great ball on. Here comes Borough now through Sam Greenwood, deep right-hand side. They're looking for a cross. Goes for Joshy Coburn. Too much Vegemite on it. And it'll roll all the way out to the other side of the pitch for a Birmingham throw-in. But it's a great little build up here from Middlesbrough. Sam Greenwood looking for the feet of Josh Coburn. Honestly, an inch or two taller would Josh Coburn would have buried that. And it goes across for the other side. It's a Birmingham throw in. Always worry whether sometimes amazing second half will concede early. It always makes me nervous. We'll be right. We'll be right. It's Norwich 2-0 up now as well. Wow. Norwich, obviously, our Middlesbrough's next opponents midweek as well. So interesting there. Seeing Norwich going 2-0 up. Right. Birmingham. With the throw in now. Geordies are now 2-0 up. Newcastle have scored again. Oh. It's another poor pass here from Birmingham. Birmingham passing has been absolutely shocking here, honestly. They've passed it across the goal. No Birmingham player's gone for it. Izzy Jones went to cut it off, and Dembele's gone down here. I apologize. It was Longello. Longello went down, not Dembele. Longello went down, and it's a free kick here to Birmingham, taken by Ruddy, the goalkeeper. As we see QPR get a goal back against Huddersfield. QPR 1, Huddersfield 2 there. Birmingham play a long ball up through Ruddy, and it's cleared by Engel. Out for a Birmingham throw-in. 43 minutes. We might have a bit of stoppage time here as well. We've had a fair few incidents in this first half. Right. Sanderson on the ball here for Birmingham. Tries to play a long ball up through along the grass. Goes absolutely nowhere. Rolls all the way through to Seny Dieng, who hasn't had much to do, to be honest with you. Seny Dieng's had a bit of a quiet day in goal. He did have to save low at one point, but honestly, it was a chance that would have been more embarrassing if they had scored rather than him save it. As Paddy McNair gets the ball again for his second touch, I swear. And here's Dan Balassa, who plays it back to Paddy McNair. Paddy McNair's all over the place now. And he'll play a long ball up to Josh Coburn and finds him very well. But it's offside. It's offside. He's angry with the decision, but Josh Coburn is offside. It'll be a free kick to Birmingham. 44 minutes gone here, but we're expecting a fair bit of extra time here. Trust me. Right, Birmingham take the free kick. Up to the halfway line. They head it clear. And aren't able to pass it around as well, unfortunately, for Birmingham. And Sam Greenwood gets in the way and wins the ball back. As we see Leicester tie it up with Swansea. It is now Swansea 1, Leicester 1. As a Middlesbrough free kick here is taken by Engel. Not sure what the free kick was there for. I took my eyes off the game for 2 seconds to look at the Leicester score. But Leicester have all equalised there against Swansea. But Middlesbrough take the free kick and go backwards through Paddy McNair, who goes further back to Seny Dieng. And Seny Dieng absolutely boots the ball out to Izzy Jones to absolutely his feet. What the best pass I've ever seen by a goalkeeper. Fallen directly to Izzy Jones. Izzy Jones now runs through the box. He's taken down! It's a corner! But that should be a penalty from what I've seen in open play. Izzy Jones has stepped Longello and Longello's put his foot in. He's taken Izzy Jones down. I don't know if that's a ball. Middlesbrough take the ball corner quickly now. Hayden Hackney then goes to cross it in. Finds Dion Sanderson though, who boots it clear. For me, that's a penalty. I'm trying not to be one-eyed and I haven't seen a replay yet. But it does look like Longello has taken Izzy Jones down in the box. Right, Middlesbrough now on the ball. Throws it back to Paddy McNair. Paddy McNair goes across to Engel. As Matt Crooks does ever so well to keep the ball in. And here comes Engel. Engel goes for an early cross. Looking for Sam Greenwood. Can't find anyone. Forces Izzy Jones. Izzy Jones in the box. Steps 1. Steps 2. Passes it into Longello. Gets the ball back. Izzy Jones now on the ball. Deep right-hand pocket here for Middlesbrough. Looking for something. Goes to step 1. Plays the ball along the ground. Cuts off by Dion Sanderson, who boots it again. Clear. Middlesbrough throw in. Newcastle have scored again. It's 3-0 to Newcastle here. 3-0 to Newcastle here. Can you believe it? As they get a £2 donation from Veloci. I love you. Thank you so much for the support and supporting me and my content. As we see Engel now roll the ball forward to Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney now has his arms put around him as if the man's going for a hug rather than the ball. And Hackney does ever so well to win the ball there. Passes it back to Engel. And Engel goes to pass it up to Hayden Hackney. Hackney then passes it quickly down to Dan Balassa. Dan Balassa's lost the ball to Hogan. And Hogan's gone down in a heap. Hogan has gone down in an absolute heap here from the Dan Balassa tackle. Hogan's on the ground, grabbing his left ankle. Nah, Dan Balassa's gotten all the ball. I appreciate the coverage. I live in the US, so I never get to watch the Boro. Adam, I appreciate you. That's the reason I stream. The reason I have this channel, mate, is because I'm an international myself. I live in Australia. I love the Boro. And everyone that internationally can't watch it comes in here. We hang out together. We chat everything Boro. And I try and commentate and let you know what's going on in the game as best to my ability. I'm not a pro or anything like that, but I just do my best. And I love meeting all the Boro fans from around the world. It's incredible. Wait, Newcastle under new management? No, they're not. They're just 3-0 up. Newcastle 3-0 up against Crystal Palace. Can you believe it? And it'll be a goal kick here to Birmingham. So we only see 4 minutes of extra time. 4 minutes of extra time added on here, which is incredible considering all the stoppages we've had for injuries and free kicks and likewise. So only 4 minutes of extra time here, which is very, very surprising. I honestly think it could have been more. Anyway, Ruddy takes a goal kick now, but finds the head of Hayden Hackney. Hackney then heads it up to Josh Coburn. Coburn goes to pass it down, but it's interrupted by Birmingham, sorry. As the long ball comes out. Oh my God, Ruddy's stepping everyone. Ruddy's out. He's got it for a horrible tackle at Izzy Jones. It's got to be a yellow card here for Ruddy. This is a horrible game to watch. John Ruddy has decided to be an absolute AWOL player. And he's taken down Izzy Jones in a horrible tackle. And he slid through Izzy Jones. And it's a yellow card for Ruddy as he came out thinking he was a centre back. Incredible. Right. Middlesbrough now with the free kick. About 20 yards outside of the box. Ruddy on a yellow card after thinking he was a centre back, forgetting he had goalkeeping gloves on. We are well past the 4 minutes of extra time here, by the way. 4 minutes of extra time here. We're about 4 minutes 30 now. Ball comes in from Barlas into the box. Headed up directly in the sky by Birmingham. Finally cleared by Birmingham. And it looks like it's going to be a Birmingham throw in. Birmingham throw in now. It looks like that'll be the end of the half, you would think. We're about a minute past now. The extra time here. No, ref says, no. Let's play on. Why not? Let's go for another hour, shall we? Yep, and here comes Middlesbrough now because they won the ball back. Izzy Jones goes to step a Birmingham player, but he can't do it. What are all these chances? And that's it. It's half time finally. Holy majoli. Far out. My breath is gone. This is an incredible first half, but somehow it's ended. Somehow it has ended here. 0-0. Can you believe it? After everything that's happened. But it will end 0-0 here as the players walk into the dressing room. Middlesbrough feeling absolutely hard done by. They should be at least 2-3 goals up here. Absolutely incredible scenes here for the Boro. And an absolute incredible first half. Right, let's get your questions in. Let's get your thoughts in. We'll go to Twitter as well and get the thoughts in from everyone around the Twitter sphere as well. Let me know what your thoughts are as I catch up on the chat. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to watch this crazy game that was in front of me. Right. I'm in England, but I love to see your reactions and streams. It's great. Thanks, Veloci. And thank you so much for the £2 donation as well. I really appreciate you. Wooden says, take it, you have Palace players in your fantasy football team. I do not actually. South of Salem says, up the mighty Boro, up the Boro. Ballas are playing like a prime Luka Modric today, says Burnsy. I agree. Dan Bangkok says, yeah, I could not agree more. His reactions is world class. I appreciate that, Dan. You're too kind to me. Why does everyone want Izzy gone? I don't know, Ark. I love Izzy. I think he's been one of the best players out there. Veloci, unless you're talking about the Birmingham players absolutely running through him and sliding through his legs, it's actually incredible. Where are we at? Ruddy trying to be like his hero, Seti Dieng. I completely agree, Burnsy. Incredible. Incredible. I'm in England. I live around 5 hours away from Middlesbrough, though. Boo Gaming. Yeah, it's look, I love having a channel, an area that people can come and just watch the game. Henry Rogers has asked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Henry Rogers, what are you watching it on? What are you watching it on? What are you watching? 7 times, Henry. I'm guessing you want to know what I'm watching it on. I'm watching it on Boro TV, mate, because I'm based in Australia and I pay for a subscription service through the club website, and that's how I'm able to watch it in Australia. Hopefully that answers your 7th question. Lots of very bad fouls today. Really hope no one gets injured. I completely agree. It is a pretty scrappy affair out there, Miles. Engel's going to be sore. Engel's going to be sore. He's got a head knock and a bad ankle knock now. So, yeah, no, he's doing well. He's doing well to be still out there, is Engel. 3-1, same as our last game versus Birmingham, says Jay. You think we've still got 3-4 goals in there? It's pretty scrappy affair. It's a pretty scrappy affair. I think 1, maybe 2 goals in this at max at the moment because Middlesbrough are unlucky to be up. Do you know what I mean? Middlesbrough are unlucky to be up, but Birmingham haven't created anything. I don't see a goal in this for Birmingham, but I see at least 1 or 2 for Middlesbrough. But Middlesbrough are going to have to be careful now with Matty Crooks on a yellow and Engel on a yellow here as well. So interesting. We'll see how it plays out. But interesting, you think it's going to be 3-1. Ark says Rav, Fry, Lenahan, and Jigsteel at the back. Who disagrees? That's a pretty good lineup. Pretty good lineup. Yeah, went away. I'm at the bar, but enjoy it, Stephen. I'm jealous. Sadly, I have to go to work now. Thanks for streaming. I'll have you on in the car. Don't break most speakers. I'll try not to. BS. Drive safely. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, Dan. Sounds like a good attacking game for Boro, but missing that end product. Maybe get Akpom back on loan. Interesting. We'll see. Veloci said, to be honest, before I started working at one of our rivals, I didn't actually bother about football. Now I rival my dad in terms of my love for the Boro. I love it, Veloci. Up the Boro. Rooney to take us down. He reckons blah blah. You don't like what Rooney's performed? Honestly, you didn't have anything there. I mean, you had 1 shot on target, and your passing was. Well, I'm sorry, blah blah. I'm trying to be as one side, trying to be as fair here, but the Birmingham passing out there was shocking, and you had 1 shot really in that whole thing, and you're lucky that we're just lucky. We're lucky that you're lucky, I guess, that, Josh Coburn hasn't been able to bury his chances at the moment. So, yeah, it's incredible. Samuel Reese says, can I have a shout out, please? Hello, Samuel. Here's your shout out, and I love you. I don't think Crooks will be on much longer. I agree, Digital. I think they'll get him off now that he's on a yellow. Oh, let's sit back, take a breath, ladies and gentlemen. It is halftime here. Birmingham versus Middlesbrough. I'll get you the scores from around the grounds as they all roll into the halftime here. I'm going to have a sip of my drink, and while I do so, if you are here on YouTube, make sure you like the stream. Comment down below on what you think of my head sizes in diameters, and make sure to hit that sub button as well, because we are closing in here on 4,500 subscribers, and I cannot believe it. And I thank each and every one of you for being here. So if you think I'm doing a good job, make sure you like the stream, make sure you subscribe, guys, and join the Discord. Join the Discord as I spam the YouTube chat with the Discord. You can be part of the community. You can chat everything football 7 days a week, 24/7 with me in my Discord. Oh. I apologize if you're listening on the red radio. I am just taking a drink, trying to stretch out this old body, and an update from the IRL situation. My wife hasn't gone into labor as well. So we're all safe at the moment. A couple of goals might change that here, though. Right. Woo, let's get back into it. Right, do you feel any changes are coming in this next half? I think Matt Crooks is going to be the first substitution off, I would argue. I don't know who he brings on, though. Maybe a Sammy Silvera would be my bet. I'm not too sure, though. Not too sure. Let's get you some scores around the ground, though. Let's start in the Premier League. If you don't want to know the scores from the Premier League, you're going to watch it later, whatever it may be. Tune out now, because I'm about to go through the scores. In the early kickoff, Liverpool v Everton, Liverpool have won there 2-0. Bournemouth have beaten Wolves 1-0. Bournemouth are leading Wolves 1-0, halftime there. Brentford are leading Burnley 1-0, halftime there. Man City leading Brighton 2-0, halftime there. And Newcastle 3-0 against Crystal Palace. Can you believe it? In a game that was destined to be a 0-0 draw after 3 0-0 draws in a row between the two clubs. Newcastle 3, Crystal Palace 0. And Nottingham Forest and Luton have ended, at halftime 0-0 there. Let's cross to the Championship now, where we'll get you the scores from around the ground there as well. Obviously, Middlesbrough, Birmingham, the game I'm covering is 0-0. Blackburn, Cardiff, halftime there, 0-0. Bristol City v Coventry. Bristol are leading that 1-0, halftime there. Huddersfield 2, QPR 1, halftime there. Hull and Southampton are 1-1 apiece. Norwich 2, Leeds 0. Can you believe it? Norwich and Middlesbrough's next opponents in midweek. Back-to-back home games for Norwich there as well. So tough outing for Middlesbrough midweek. Stoke Sunderland 1-1 there. Swansea and Leicester halftime 1-1 there. Watford and Sheffield Wednesday 0-0 halftime there. And West Brom Plymouth 0-0 halftime there. Please stretch. Oh, I agree. We should stick to the 4-2-3-1 with Hogan is Dyer. Yeah, he looks slow. Ride the Aussie Ali Brownlee. Please don't put me up in that pedestal. Ali Brownlee is an absolute legend. Would never be out there. Can you give a shout out to the Middlesbrough Discord channel? Here's a shout out to the Middlesbrough Discord channel. Ben McKeever, thank you so much for subscribing, you legend. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very, very muchly. Thank you so much. Too very much kind of me. Too very, very kind. Thank you so much for joining the MVP. That supports me and my content. And all the money that I raise from this stream, from my content, goes towards my dream of getting back to the Riverside one day. So all that money that anyone donates, which you don't have to, it's a free to watch. Please don't think you have to. But I put all the money aside and that goes to me getting back to the Riverside one day. So fingers crossed. I appreciate you joining though, Ben. That means a lot. We should be 4-0 up. Yes, we blimmin' should be. Honestly, there's been so many chances for Josh Coburn. He's had one ball that came through from Izzy Jones that fell to his feet. It went wide. He had a great cracking ball from Dan Balassa that found his head. He headed over the bar. Honestly, Josh Coburn should almost have a hat trick here. It's incredible. Sky News is reporting that Bobby Charlton has passed away. Oh, no way. Really? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get that confirmed. Let's see if we can get that confirmed. Let's see if we can get that confirmed before we go any further. No. Yep, it's confirmed. It is confirmed, unfortunately. Ah, that's terrible. Terrible news to hear at halftime. Terrible news to hear at halftime. Sir Bobby Charlton has passed away, 86, due to dementia. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. Legend of the game, Sir Bobby Charlton. So, yeah, and unfortunately that news is true. I'm just getting that breaking news coming through now from all my avenues. Yeah, so Bobby Charlton has passed away, aged 86, after a battle with dementia. Absolute legend and hero of the game was Sir Bobby, an incredible footballer. Sad day to see that. And there'll be a couple of Man U coaches and that will be getting that news at halftime. I would think in Wayne Rooney and Michael Carrick. It'll be probably, hearing that's a bit of a shock. All right, let's get back to it. Much love, my Borough brothers and sisters. Love the content, right? Ben, I love you. Thank you for being a support. Not Black Box says latte lath on, please. I completely agree. Samuel Reed says shout out, please. Samuel Reed, I love you. Here's your shout out. I appreciate you. Digital, yep, it's true, right? Yeah, I've just read it. It's incredible. I'd put Rogers or latte on. I'd get latte on. I think latte is gonna be able to bury some of these chances. Joshy Coburn's obviously missed a couple as well. I feel like Josh needs a rest, not necessarily drop, but maybe 1 or 2 games out. I think we should probably bring Latte on earlier than we normally would. I think if we late till the 70th minute or so for Latte to come on, I think that's a little bit too late. I think it needs to be a little bit quicker than that today. But up to Carrick, we'll see what he does. I'm a Man United fan, but I live in Mando, so I follow my lock team as well. I appreciate that, Henry, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Greeting from Wales, right? Fingers crossed for Josh in the second half. Completely agree, Smoggy Walks. Appreciate you tuning in from Wales. Hope you're fantastic, safe, and well. Jay, can you shout out? Do you want me to shout me out? Is that what you want me to do, Jay? Shout Roy out. Get Latte Lath on. I completely agree. I think Latte Lath needs to come on pretty quick. I don't know how this game's still 0-0. Honestly, I don't get how it's still 0-0. It's incredible. It's incredible to see. No, shout the word out. You want me to shout the word out? Some interesting decisions in the first half, I agree. Rip Sir Bobby, just seen that, yeah. Just seen that, south of Salem. Just seen the news come through. So Bobby Charlton has passed away, age 20, 86. Pretty sad, very, very sad. Yeah, not good, not good. Sad day for football. Absolute legend of the game. So, yeah, 86. But great life, great man as well. Great man. Gonna have this one on the side while I play some CSGO. Was wondering how much you're off coming back to see the borough. Money-wise? So through like my streaming and everything, I've raised about $1,000 Australian so far. I've raised about $1,000 and I need about... Well, I think the flights alone are about $6,000. So flights alone are about $6,000 to get that. This is, I'm talking Australian as well. Don't be shocked if you're like, oh my God, is that in pound? No, it's in Australian. And the Australian dollar to pound is shocking. Don't forget. So like I think £3,000 for you guys is about 6,000 Australian. So that's how it works. So, but yeah, I've only raised about 1,000 so far. And I've been doing it just since the start of this year. Really, it's really taken off. Great, Ben. Yeah, agree, Ben. Craig, 1-0 win up the borough. I agree, Craig. I love it. I think it's going to be a scrappy affair, mate. But if we can get a goal or two in this, yeah, it's going to be great. We should be at least 2 up. Hope we don't play the price. Yes, I completely agree, Jonathan. Froggy, what's going on, legend? No, this is the Middlesbrough coverage, mate, not Minecraft. This is the Middlesbrough v Birmingham halftime here. Waiting for the game to start back in the second half. $6,000 worth it for the borough. Oh, easy. So you'll need about £5,000 total. I think so, Jonathan. Because it's like, it's such a long way to go. I've got a dad with a young family. Do you know what I mean? I'd want to take my wife and all that with me as well. So it's not something that I'm just going to do lightly and just get on a plane and go by myself. My wife has friends and family in England. I've obviously got friends and family in England. It's not something I get to do every day. So I would want to make a trip of it and make it a couple of weeks at least as well. So yeah, I'd say about £5,000. I reckon somewhere around there. Veloci with a £5 donation. Here's a $5 to get you closer. You don't have to do that. Honestly, it's a free stream. You don't have to pay anything. Okay, I appreciate it. But yes, Jonathan, yeah, about that with Spence, correct. Come over in a dinghy and you won't have to pay, and you'll get a 4-star hotel. Done, Stephen. Done. But I appreciate the donations, Veloci, but please, you guys don't have to spend a cent here. Honestly, it's not about that. It's about hanging out with other borough fans from around the world who don't have an area or a community to hang out with. They were like me, watching the game at 2 a.m. in the morning by themselves. And you can hang out with me now, hear me rant, hear me commentate, and we can watch the game together. Don't forget, guys, it is halftime here, but if you haven't already, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and make sure you join the Discord, which is the link is right there in chat as well. Make sure you become a member of the Discord. We would love to have you part of the Invictus Discord, which is growing ever by ever, and we do everything we can in there to keep the football going, even when it's not on. Letting me watch the borough while working, you absolute legend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You won't have to buy a single drink while you're here, so there's some money saved. I agree, Brad. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Frogus! Coming with the $20 AUD. I appreciate you. I made money at IEM today, so get phased up. I appreciate you, Froggy. I forgot you were at the IEM, mate. Right, so the news has just rang around the ground now that Sir Bobby Charlton has passed away. So it's a minute applause, and it looks like tears in the eyes of Michael Carrick here. The news has just spread around the ground. So Bobby Charlton has passed. The players are back on the ground here, though. And the second half is underway, but Michael Carrick is honestly wiping tears away from his eyes here, which is quite sad. I'll be in Sydney area next March. It'd be great to catch up, all being well. Yeah, I'm down the south coast of New South Wales, so it's a bit of a drive for me. But yeah, I'd love to meet up. I got a brand new baby girl coming in the next couple of weeks, so I will be busy. But I'd love to meet each and every one of you. Right, so Middlesbrough, second half underway. Middlesbrough kicking to the right of my screen. Birmingham will be kicking to the left of my screen. We've just had a minute applause here for Sir Bobby Charlton that's passed away just a couple of minutes ago. And Stoke have already scored 2-1 up against Sunderland there. Here comes Birmingham now with a quick breakaway. Whoa! Birmingham with the first shot of the second half. Direct at Seti Dieng's chest. Bro, I didn't realize when I sent an emote it had cleared my whole message. Did it really? Early congrats on the baby. I appreciate you, Adam. Thank you so much. Ben says, here's £10, get you to the Riverside. I appreciate it. Please stop. Please. You guys are too kind. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You don't have to spend any money here, though. I will get to the Riverside when I can. Here comes Middlesbrough now. Sam Greenwood on the ball into the box, but Sunjic does well for Birmingham, comes back in defense, wins the ball back off Sam Greenwood. Middlesbrough throw in, 46 minutes gone here. Birmingham with that early chance as well. They had a fizzler gone right at Seni Dieng. But another shot on goal there for Birmingham. Birmingham kicking to the left of my screen. Middlesbrough now to the right of my screen. No changes at halftime as well. No changes at halftime. Middlesbrough now through Izzy Jones, deep right-hand side of the pitch. Middlesbrough crossing it into Aiden Hackney with a fizzer of a shot. Hackney has had a cracker of a shot here. I don't know if it was on target, but Ruddy has saved, oh my goodness, so well. It looks like it was on target here. From the angle that I can see here from the TV cameras, Hackney's hit a fizzer from outside the box, left-hand side, and Ruddy has reached out with an inch of his fingertips, saved well. Middlesbrough corner, drilled into Matty Crooks, heads the ball, and it is saved on the line by Ruddy. 2 saves in a minute from Birmingham to keep Birmingham here 0-0. It was a header down that went from Crooks to McNair's foot. A little bit of a touch on, and Ruddy has saved on the line. Birmingham 0, Middlesbrough 0. Somehow Middlesbrough still can't score here. Right, here we go. Did I fix this mic? No, I didn't. You're more than welcome to the Riverside, but don't come in the summer. I appreciate that. Did you fix the mic? I did. It's one of those games where the goalie has a worldie. Unfortunately, at the moment, Ruddy's having a worldie, yes. As we see Engel, far left-hand side, absolutely open and unmarked. Now, Tommy Smith now. Goes for a quick cross, deep right-hand side. Hits the back of a Birmingham player and goes back to Tommy Smith. Now, Tommy Smith to Matty Crooks. Matty Crooks running into the box. Can he get the ball? Where's the ball? Oh, my goodness me. Another brilliant chance here from Middlesbrough. Goes begging. Crooks has walked through all the Birmingham defense. Got a toe poke past Ruddy. And Sanderson lunges for the ball. Boots it straight up in the sky. But luckily, just luckily, Birmingham is still 0-0. Another goal goes begging for the Borough. Birmingham now do a throw-in, but it was a horrible throw-in, and Middlesbrough get the ball back. And we're just watching that Crooksy chance back again. He's done ever so well, has Crooksy. It's a handball there by Long as well, but it's obviously unintentional. Anyway, here comes Middlesbrough now. Dan Barlassa. Middlesbrough with all the chances here, but can they bury one? Tommy Smith goes for a quick cross. Josh Choburn forces Izzy Jones. Cleared by Dion Sanderson, sorry. Cleared by Birmingham. Another Middlesbrough. Here comes Middlesbrough again. Middlesbrough are absolutely peppering this goal. Consider the goal a nice juicy steak. And Middlesbrough standing here with the pepper grinder. As we see 2-1 to Stoke. And Blackburn have gone 1-0 up. Here comes Crooks again. Goes to cross it in. Cut off by Birmingham. Middlesbrough corner. Here comes the pepper cracker again. Middlesbrough take the corner short. Goes to Crooksy. Goes to Barlassa. Barlassa now. Up to Crooksy in the box. Crooksy now. Steps over one. Steps over two. Gets pushed off by Sunjic. Goes out to Engel. Long shot by Engel. Well saved by Ruddy. Down to his left. Clings onto the ball. Fizzer by Engel from outside the box. And Ruddy saves well again. Birmingham goal kick here. My goodness. Do I know how long McGree's out for? Not really, Jacob. Not really. And if I did, I couldn't probably say either. Ashley Cole has got his work cut out in training defense. Yeah, I agree. Sounds like once we open the score, we'll get a few. Completely and utterly agree, Adam. And I feel like a beard because I've seen your last name. Right, Middlesbrough now. Play a quick ball again up to Izzy Jones, but Izzy Jones can't get to it before Ruddy. So Ruddy gets the ball. Another ball here for Ruddy to take care of. Honestly, to tell you who's had the ball the most this game, it's Ruddy. It's Ruddy, the Birmingham goalkeeper. He's had the ball more than anyone. Right, he rolls it out to Long. Birmingham cross now has done very well. Birmingham now in the box. I thought it was a goal to Birmingham then. I thought it was a went in. I honestly thought that went in from Birmingham there. It was a quick cross there, quick breakaway from Birmingham. They've gone all the way out to the other side of the box. A fizzer's come in, but it's hit the side netting rather than gone in. But I thought, honestly, Birmingham might have scored there. But it's gone to the left-hand side of the goal by Drummer. And it's a Senny Dieng goal kick here. My goodness. Right. Here comes Hayden Hackney now through the center of the pitch. Sanderson comes out to cut the... No. And it's a free kick to Middlesbrough here. As Dembele gets in the way of the ball as the free kick's taken finally now by Dan Barlaser. Goes out to the right-hand side, plays it up to Matty Crooks, who's been absolutely excellent today. He's looking for Izzy Jones to run on, but is defended well by Long. And Birmingham now have the ball here. Billick in the center of the pitch here. Turns around, doesn't like what he sees, so he goes back to Sanderson. Sanderson on the ball for Birmingham, running it out. And he'll go for a quick pass, interrupted by Dan Barlaser. Birmingham's passing has honestly been so horrible today. So Sanderson then mops up Hackney's ball that he couldn't control. And here comes Birmingham now through the center of the pitch. And Middlesbrough again cut off another wayward pass from Birmingham. But Birmingham and then rushed down the ball from Middlesbrough and they boot it clear. And it looks like it's going to be a Birmingham throw-in right next to the corner flag near Ruddy's goal here. It's it's a Birmingham throw-in. Ruddy's heat map will look like a volcano. You're not blimmin' wrong. Right, scores around the ground. Let's go. There hasn't been much change except for that Stoke goal that's gone in. Stoke 2, Sunderland 1 there. Right, Birmingham. Throw in. 53 minutes gone. Straight to Hackney, though, was that throw in. So he has the ball now at his feet, looking for something. Flips it over to Sam Greenwood. Very good pass there from Hackney. But Sanderson steps well and cuts the ball off. And here comes Dembele now for Birmingham. He plays it up to Hogan. And Hogan passes it backwards instead of forwards. This is one of the scrappiest games I've seen all season, honestly. And Birmingham are at the forefront of the most of it. I'm sorry. And I don't mean to be mean to you, Birmingham, but some of your passing has been absolutely shocking. And I can't believe Middlesbrough's still 0-0 here. But anyway, it is what it is. All right, Birmingham on the ball. Let's see what they can do now. They're passing it around at their back line here. Sanderson now is on the ball. He'll play it quickly up to Bielik. I'll do anything to get Ruddy back at Norwich. What a keeper he is. He is incredible today. Honestly, Ruddy is the man of the match at the moment. And it's just sheer peppering for the goal from Borough that hasn't been able to score. Right, Sanderson on the ball still. Nobody's really pressuring the Birmingham defender here. He finally goes out left-hand side now. And here comes Birmingham now, deep left-hand side against Dale Fry. Longello just had a shot from outside the box with his right-hand foot. I was just taking a minute there to have a bit of a sip, so I apologize about the silence. He's gone for a shot, but it's hit it straight at Senny Dieng. Not a bad, hard save from Senny Dieng. It was literally at his chest. And Senny Dieng saves well, rolls it back out quickly to Dale Fry. Here's Paddy McNair now on the ball. He'll go out wide to Engel, who cuts it back into Hayden Hackney, the diamond in the rough. Hackney now, out to Engel, far to the left. And they're playing the ball ever so well here at the Borough as they look to try and get this goal. Josh Coburn does well, brings the ball down, has a shot, does excellent, does Joshy Coburn, except the ball in the back of the net, hits it directly at Ruddy. Ruddy saves, Birmingham goal kick. But I tell you what, Ruddy, we are making him look like the best goalkeeper in the world. Just like we did against QPR. Brummy changed the manager. It's shocked me. I don't know what inspired them to do that. I completely agree with that. Wayne Rooney's win rate is 27.3%. Wow, that is shocking. Anyway, Birmingham now with Bielik. They go out wide to Sunjic. Sunjic now on the ball. But Sam Greenwood is putting the pressure on Sunjic, but he managed to hold on to the ball here. Middlesbrough are looking to Carrick's just looking to the bench now as well. What subs can he make? As here comes Birmingham now, deep left-hand side, and they go for a big cross after Drummer. But he loses the ball to Engel, and Engel does very well and plays the ball up. Quickly to Sam Greenwood. Can't get to it quick enough, and Long gets it back for Birmingham. Turns around, plays it to Sanderson. Sanderson plays it up to Bielik. Bielik to Scott Hogan. Dembele now on the ball. Gary Gardner now on the ball. He'll go out wide. Birmingham on the ball here now, slowing the ball down. Passing it all around. But again, another wayward pass from Birmingham is cut off by Matt Crooks this time. And Matt Crooks now with a breakaway here for Middlesbrough. It's 3-on-2. It's 3-on-2 for Birmingham. It's now 4-on-2. Matt Crooks is taking ever so slow to get the ball. I don't know what Matt Crooks was doing. It was a 4-on-2 situation. And now it looks like Tommy Smith has fouled the Birmingham defender. And it'll be a free kick to Birmingham. But Matt Crooks there was walking it up. I don't know what Matt Crooks was doing there. We had a 4-on-2 situation and Crooks literally walks the ball and then stops with the ball at his feet rather than playing off Izzy Jones or even Engel on his left. I don't know what I've just witnessed here. Anyway, Birmingham free kick. They turn around, play it back to Sanderson, and I'm still at shock of what I've just seen Crooksy do in a 4-on-2 situation. Again. Anyway, Sam Greenwood on the ball. He's tackled by Sunjic. Free kick to Middlesbrough. Whew, this game, I tell you. Blues fan here. Just thought I'd drop in. Appreciate having you, DJ Markey. Good to see you, mate. Right. Middlesbrough now with the free kick. Izzy Jones now. Dan Barlaser. Wayward pass from Dan Barlaser goes straight to Dembele for Birmingham now. Dembele now running at Middlesbrough defense, but he's tackled well by Hayden Hackney. But Dembele makes it harder for Hackney to get away, and it's going to be a free kick to Hayden Hackney. No, free kick to Dembele, and it's going to be a yellow card for Hayden Hackney because he's spat out at the ref. He spat out at the ref. Hayden Hackney has had a bit of I think he's been done for dissent here because he's given away a free kick. Yep, he's given away a free kick and then he pushes Dembele. I apologize. It was a push on Dembele after the fact. After Dembele had gotten the free kick, Hackney's pushed him. Yellow card to Hayden Hackney. Free kick Birmingham. They take it quickly now. Bielik now. Out to Drama. Sunjic now. Back to Bielik. Sunjic. Sanderson. Across centre Sendel. And Sanderson went all the way back to Ruddy there, but it was pressured well by Middlesbrough, so Ruddy just boots it up, and it is a throw-in now for Middlesbrough. Halfway line. 58 minutes gone. Birmingham again. Getting pressured from their passing and not being able to finish any of their passing. Here comes Tommy Smith now. Right-hand side of the pitch. Izzy Jones now. Deep right, even deeper. He'll play it 1-2 with Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith into the box. Goes for a cross. Tackled by Birmingham. Borough corner. 59 minutes gone. How long's McGree out for? Not sure. Couldn't say if I did know, Caleb. I'm not sure, but I couldn't say if I did. It's not my position to say so, mate. I'm sorry. Wouldn't know. The ref needs some ladders to see what's going on. Yeah. Right, Middlesbrough corner. Barlaser drills it into Josh Coburn. But Coburn couldn't control it. Goes through his legs out to the other side of the pitch now. Birmingham now. With the ball in a quick breakaway. Bielik on the ball, center of the pitch, but he's tackled well by Barlaser. So he starts to panic and turns around and goes backwards to Sanderson now on the ball for Birmingham. He'll go out wide. Birmingham starting to get a little bit more possession of the ball here in this second half. Middlesbrough have had all the chances and all the possession, but Birmingham's starting to get a little bit more ball here in this second half. But their passing is still letting them down. It is Little's letting them part. There were literally no pressure around on their players then. And they still managed to fumble it up and the ball ended up with Ruddy. It boots it up to Dembele. Dembele being Birmingham's best by far. He plays it out to left. And he plays it into the box, but it's real red by Dale Fry. Dale Fry puts the speed demon boots on, comes across to cut the pass off and boots it out. And it looks like it's come off. It has. Dale Fry's done ever so well there, actually. He slid in, cleared the box into a Birmingham player. And it's a goal kick to Middlesbrough here. As Birmingham are going to make their first two changes of the game here. Dembele is going to come off, which is interesting because I thought I just said Birmingham's best was Dembele, incredibly. So Gardner's going to come off and Dembele's going to come off here for Birmingham. And Ollie Burke is on as well for Birmingham. If Josh don't start scoring, it'll be huge pressure on himself. He's still so young. Right. Senny Dieng plays the ball out to Hayden Hackney. Burke is fast. Let's see. Crooks now. Crooks have done ever so well to win the ball. Sorry, I was having a lolly there to keep my sustagen up. It is just gone 2:30 in the morning here. Izzy Jones now on the ball, deep right-hand side. Josh Coburn's done ever so well here. Oh, my goodness. It's another crack at Izzy Jones's ankles, but the ref says play on. Anyway, Middlesbrough still on the ball here, down Balassa. Izzy Jones now plays a quick ball to Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith back to Izzy Jones. Middlesbrough with about 4 players deep in their right-hand side here, looking for something to do. Sam Greenwood back to Izzy Jones. Great build up here by Middlesbrough, looking for something. Izzy Jones goes to play it low against a running in Josh Coburn, but Sunjic dives well, gets the ball out. Middlesbrough corner. Another chance goes begging. 62 minutes gone here. Please, can we score? And it's actually been decided that it came off Izzy Jones in the end, so it's a ruddy goal kick for Birmingham. Baby update. Let me check my phone. We're all good here, Bob. We're all good. No baby yet. The wife will be going into labor very soon. You would think we're right at the end of it. So any moment now. Gardner has hardly been playing. Anyway, Birmingham play a long goal here. Drama now. Goes quickly into the box. Cleared well by Dale Fry. Done very well, Dale Fry. But it looks like the final ball touch has come off Burke. It has, and it'll be a Middlesbrough throw in deep next to their corner flag here. Middlesbrough now trying to work it out of their defense through Engel. And he can't do it. He boots it as hard as he can, but only finds a Birmingham player. Birmingham have a fizzer shot outside of the box. Hits Dale Fry. Bounces out to Jones. And here comes Matt Crooks now on a breakaway. He runs out to the right-hand side. He plays it on to Izzy Jones, but Izzy Jones won't be able to get there. And Long has battered into Jones, but won the ball. There's going to be a few sore bodies tonight, I tell you. And it'll be a throw in here for Middlesbrough just in front of the corner flag. As we see Latte Lath about to come on. The speed demon. Latte Lath. Right, Izzy Jones now. Crosses it in. Goes over the head of Josh Coburn, though. And Birmingham get it, and they just boot it as hard as they can. Only as far as Paddy McNair. Heads it down to Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney turns around and passes all the way back to Senny Dieng. As we see, Leeds have scored against Norwich, but it's an own goal. But it is 2 goals to 1 there. Norwich versus Leeds. Norwich, obviously, Middlesbrough's next opponent midweek. Norwich still leading that game, but it is an own goal scored by Norwich. Right, Paddy McNair now on the ball for the Borough. Out to Engel, who finds Sam Greenwood. Greenwood does very well, does a 360, and then turns around to the center of the pitch, finds Jones in the box. Jones is now running at all the players. Goes for a shot. Saved well by Ruddy. Very, very well saved again by Ruddy. Was a quick shot by Izzy Jones. It would look like it was going to the top left-hand side of the goal here. Well saved by Ruddy. Ball flies out for a Middlesbrough throw-in. And here it comes, but it is going to be a substitution. Oh, my goodness. Josh Coburn is coming off. Latte Lath will come on. It's a good shift by Joshy Coburn, the young lad. He's had a couple of chances that he hasn't been able to bury. And Latte Lath is on. The speed demon. Can we get a goal? Right, Tommy Smith throws the ball in. Hard to pull a 1-0 up against Aldershot. Good to hear, Stephen. Love hearing the pulls are up. Right, Tommy Smith now on the ball. Goes further out to Izzy Jones. Nob locks it on to Matty Crooks. Comes off Birmingham, though. And then Long comes in to cut off the throw-in. Right, throw-in. Tommy Smith. Crooks. Izzy Jones. Steps over one, steps over two, loses the ball to Long. Sorry, it was Bielik. Bielik did very well. Bielik won the ball. Bielik did very well to win the ball off Izzy Jones, and here comes Birmingham now down the right-hand side. But again, their passes are absolutely wayward. They had Burke, free man, out on the right-hand side, and instead of hitting their man, they've passed the ball directly out of touch. Middlesbrough throw in here halfway. They take it quickly now to Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney's pressured well by Sunjic, and he wins the ball back for Birmingham. And here comes Burke now down the right-hand side of the pitch. Burke for Birmingham. He rolls it into the middle of the goal, and no Birmingham player was there. It was a good little cross in from Burke, but not a Birmingham player in sight. And here comes Middlesbrough on the counter with Latte Lath. Latte Lath now at the box. He steps over the ball. He's looking for someone to come at him, but he finds no one. And he crosses well to absolutely no one in the box. And unfortunately, the ball rolls all the way to the other side of the pitch. And here comes drama for Birmingham now. Oh my goodness. Right. Birmingham now. Boots it up. Freeze lease. Right, Barlassa now, center of the pitch. Here comes Tommy Smith for Borough. Down the right-hand side. Jones. Stepping once, stepping twice, stepping a third time. Trying to beat Birmingham defense. Can't do it here. Birmingham all in defense here now. Every one of them all in the box here. And Birmingham eventually win it. And they boot it up to Burke. Burke is then running down the right-hand side, but he can't win the ball. And Oliver Burke they were trying to get the long ball out there to Oliver Burke, but he just couldn't get to it. Engel got to it first, and here comes Borough again. Borough now on the ball through Engel, halfway line. Hayden Hackney across to Dan Barlassa. Bayern Barlassa on the ball. Runs it up halfway line. He's looking for someone. He's got his hands out. Somebody give him something. Finally finds Izzy Jones down the right-hand side. Izzy Jones now puts the ball through quickly to Greenwood, who goes for a back heel to absolutely no one. Birmingham go to boot the ball, but instead of it going horizontal, it goes vertical. So Birmingham got to mop it up, and they can't do it. And Middlesbrough get the ball again. Izzy Jones now goes for a cross. But Izzy Jones forgets that he's playing for Middlesbrough, and he ends up passing the ball to Ruddy. The Birmingham goalkeeper takes it in the breadbasket, and Ruddy goes, "Oi, wipe your brows and calm the heck down," as he bounces the ball at his feet a little bit here. As we see Birmingham about to make another change here. Newcastle 4, Palace 0. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Newcastle 4, Crystal Palace 0. The last 3 meetings between those teams has been 0-alls. Actually incredible. Right, Scott Hogan's going to come off. And it'll be Miyoshi from Birmingham coming on here. It'll be the Japanese international Miyoshi coming on for Hogan. And it's 69 minutes gone here. 0-all. Hogan off, Miyoshi on. Right, Engel for Middlesbrough with a throw in here. Deep in Middlesbrough's own half. And they'll pass it back to Paddy McNair. He'll go even further back to Senny Dieng. Senny Dieng then plays it up to Dan Barlassa. He'll go out wide to Dale Fry. Dale Fry goes even wider to Matt Crooks on the halfway line. Matt Crooks looks forward and goes, nah, turns around and plays it backwards. Dale Fry goes, going even further back to Senny Dieng. Senny Dieng, the goalkeeper now for the Borough, with the ball at his feet. In the bright green, matching the grass colour is Senny Dieng in his colours there, saying Birmingham won't know what's coming because I'm camouflaged with the grass. As he boots it up to Latte Lath. And Latte Lath has gone for a high ball here, and it looks to be a high boot. It looks to be a high boot from the Birmingham player, Longolo, and it was a high boot. It's caught Latte Lath in the nose. Latte Lath was going for the ball. Longolo stuck the foot out. It's caught Latte Lath in the face. Yellow card, Longolo, free kick, Birmingham. Middlesbrough. Oh, my goodness. He was our best player at one point, says Samuel Reid, in terms of Hogan. There you go. At least Dieng can't pass backwards. Agreed. Right, Latte Lath is still down on the ground here after copping a real bad boot to the face. So there's going to be a break in play here. 71 minutes gone. Latte Lath on the ground with the trainers all around him because it was a boot to the face. So they're going to be checking for concussion and everything here. As Michael Carrick is in deep discussions here with Jonathan Woundgate. It does look like Latte Lath is okay. It does look like Latte Lath is telling the physio that he's okay, but the physio is saying, no, you're not okay. So it does look like Latte Lath is saying is okay. The physio is saying probably not. It's an argument here between the latte and the physio here. He got a high boot to the face. He got a high boot to the face. Latte Lath got a high boot to the face. And the physio is more worried than the player is here. Just let him play on. Well, the physios are more worried than Latte Lath is here, honestly. They're now doing a concussion protocol on Latte Lath. And the physio's doing it again. So he's running him through 2 concussion protocols here. So the physio from Middlesbrough are really, really worried here about Latte Lath. But Latte Lath is pushing them away, saying, please let me get back on. But the physios are more worried than anything here. Anyway, in the end of the day, it's going to be a free kick to the Borough. It was a high boot on Latte Lath. And Latte Lath has been taken off the pitch here. So Middlesbrough down to 10 men. Dan Barlaser now. If Middlesbrough score here, I'm not sure I'm going to wake the neighbours. It's going to be more a sense of relief. I might even nude up and just walk down the street because it's been that part of the game. Anyway, Barlaser takes the ball quickly here. Free kick finally. Sam Greenwood gets the ball in the box. Hits it Egg Longley. And it's a corner to the Borough. It is. It's a corner to the Borough. Far out. Right. It looks like it's going to be a substitution here for Johnny Howson. Anyway, corner to the Borough. Dan Barlaser. 73 minutes gone. Can Borough finally score? My goodness. Oh my goodness. It was a cracker of a header by Dale Fry. And Crooks was shoved down. And the referee says, nah, get up. And here comes Burke with his strong pace. And Barlaser just takes the ball off Burke. Burke forgot there was other players on the pitch and loses the ball to Barlaser. Middlesbrough back on the ball here, halfway line. Right. Here comes the ball now to Izzy Jones. Izzy Jones has got all the open space. He'll go for the cross quickly. But Long clears it, gets in the way. Yeah, it's off Bakuna. So it's a Jones throw in here. Jones now on the ball, deep right-hand side for Middlesbrough. Into the box for Hackney. Turns around, plays it to Tommy Smith. Hackney now. Deep right-hand side of the pitch. 74 minutes gone. Hackney literally standing still. Birmingham just looking at him going, what are you doing? Izzy Jones now. Quick pass in to Tommy Smith. But Birmingham do well to defend. It falls to Hayden Hackney, who crosses it in quickly. Finds the head of Long. He boots it out. Throw into Middlesbrough. But Bielik is saying, hang on. I'm on the ground. My boots come off. And I can't play football without a boot. So the game's been stopped as Bielik reattaches his boot to his foot. And it will be a substitution here as well. Dan Barlaser is coming off. Johnny Howson's coming on. And it looks like Morgan Rogers is going to come on as well. Morgan Rogers is going to come on as well. Dan Barlaser off. Johnny Howson, the 35-year-old whiz kid, is on. As we look to find that winning goal, can we find it? As a reminder to join the Discord, goes in the chat while I've got a breather. Make sure you join the Invictus community. We chat everything Borough midweek, 24/7. Click the link in the chat. We'd love to have you. And if you are watching the stream and like what I'm doing, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you. As Middlesbrough throw in goes absolutely wayward. And then Crooks and Jones try to play a 1-2 here. And it actually gets cut off by Birmingham. Sorry, it looked like it rolled out for a goal kick, but it's intercepted by Birmingham. And it's actually a corner kick here for Howson. I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, Howson, corner, 76 minutes. Howson, fizzer, headed out. As Smith is pushed to the ground, rolls around, and Birmingham says, nah, and they take the ball out. Ref says, get up. Here comes Birmingham now. Longello brings it in. He crosses in low, but phones the feet of Dale Fry rather than a Birmingham player. Dale Fry boots it clear, and it'll go all the way back to Sanderson here. And Leeds have equalised. Leeds have equalised. And Tommy Smith is still on the ground right next to Ruddy at the other end of the pitch. So the game's finally been stopped here because Tommy Smith has still been on the ground ever since he was tackled after Middlesbrough clearing it out. Sorry, Birmingham were clearing it out of their defense. Do Middlesbrough look hopeful to win? Nope. We cannot score. We have had about 833 chances today, Tyler, and we cannot find the back of the net. So do Middlesbrough look like they're going to win? No. Is it going to be a 0-0 draw at the moment? Yes. We've had so many chances, has the Borough, but we have been unable to convert them. And unfortunately, we're now waiting for Tommy Smith to get treatment now. And all the players are now running back over to their respective coaches trying to get a chat here. Birmingham look to make some more substitutions here by the looks of it as well. Tommy Smith still on the ground needing treatment here. Got to be tenfold 650 ACCA to need Middlesbrough to pull through, please. I agree, Tyler. It's going to be one of those days. I can feel it in my water. Unfortunately, Stephen, I'm feeling your water as well. And speaking of waters, my wife's water is still intact. We are okay at the moment. Baby update here from Middlesbrough, from Bry, is that my wife is heavily pregnant, probably due to go any moment, and the waters are still intact. As Tommy Smith is now limping off the pitch. And he can't even put pressure on his ankle here, can Tommy Smith? Mate, I'm tired to listening to this, and it's early evening. Kudos for keeping awake in the middle of the night. I appreciate you. It is 2:45 in the morning here. James, 2:45 in the morning Australian time. But I love my football and I love my club. I love the Borough. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. It does look like Tommy Smith's going to need to be substituted here. Yeah, Tommy Smith's going to need to be substituted here. He can't even put weight on his ankle. And it looks like Marcus Force is going to come on for Tommy Smith, which is interesting because Marcus Force isn't going to play right back. It's a girl, Stephen. Any ideas on the sex of the baby? We're having a baby girl. Yeah. We didn't find out on our first child, and then we found out on our second. So yeah, I'm having a baby girl. Anyway, looks like Marcus Force has come on for Tommy Smith, who can't continue. Now, Birmingham on the ball. Bakuna, center of the pitch. He goes to cross it in out wide. And Drama heads it back into a dangerous position, cleared by Paddy McNair. Sunjic now. Off to Oliver Burke. Back to Sanderson now in Birmingham now. Long. He'll go even out wide. Longello now. But he can't beat Izzy Jones. And it's a free kick to Middlesbrough. And here comes the change now. Tommy Smith is off. Marcus Force is on. And it looks like Izzy Jones might fall back to that right back position. So it looks like Marcus Force will take that right wing spot. And yeah, Izzy Jones has fallen back to a right back now. Right, 80 minutes gone. And just confirming, Leeds have equalised here with Norwich. Norwich, obviously, Middlesbrough's next opponents midweek at Norwich as well. Anyway, And Watford have scored against Sheffield Wednesday. 82-minute goal there. Watford 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. It does look like we're going to get a lot of extra time in this second half as well. So we do think we've got a lot more football here to be played. Are you still sober? Me? Yes. You know, the writing is on the wall. Blues winner, says DJ. I don't think so. Aldershot just equalised against Hartlepool. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, free kick, Middlesbrough. Center of the pitch. They turn around and play it back to Dale Fry, who goes wide to Matt Crooks. Matt Crooks goes wide to Marcus Force. Turns around, plays it back into the center of the pitch to Izzy Jones. Izzy Jones confirming in that right back role now. Izzy now, across to Johnny Howson. Johnny Howson, the 35-year-old GOAT, comes on. They try to play a quick ball up to Morgan Rogers, but he can't get to it. Birmingham clear, boot the ball. It's a Dale Fry throw-in. But it looks like it's going to be a substitution here for Birmingham. It is. It's going to be a double change for Birmingham. And it's Djukovic. Djukovic is about to come on. Sunjic is coming off. Sunjic is off. James has come on. And Stansfield has come off. And Djukovic is on for Birmingham. Djukovic, obviously the ex-Borough player from a long, long time ago now. But Djukovic is now on for Birmingham, as Birmingham looking to push for that first goal of the game that could probably seal it up at the moment. Scrappy affair has this game been. Lots and lots and lots of chances for Middlesbrough, though. Anyway, Middlesbrough now on the ball. Johnny Howson. On the ball, center of the pitch. As Birmingham, Miyoshi tries to stick a foot out, gets his touch to the ball, but a ball rolls out. Middlesbrough throw in. Dale Fry now. It's more fun being here than a Blues Channel equivalent. You're too kind to me. Anyway, Matty Crooks now halfway, running it up. Goes out further to Marcus Force. Marcus Force turns around, plays it back to Johnny Howson, 35-year-old. Dale Fry, the lighthouse. Cross to Paddy McNair, who goes wider now to Engel. Middlesbrough on the ball here. 83 minutes gone. Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney up to Morgan Rogers, who gets pushed off the ball by Drama. And it will be a Birmingham throw-in. Yep, Birmingham throw-in. Throw-in taken quickly to Oliver Burke, who takes it quickly into the centre to Bielik. And Middlesbrough absolutely closed down Bielik, but he still does well to get the ball out. And it looks like it's a free kick. Yep, it's a bad tackle by Marcus Force on the Birmingham player as he was trying to break away down this left-hand side of the pitch. And the ref has said, yep, bring it back. And the Riverside fans starting to boo as well. Not too happy are the Middlesbrough fans now. We're expecting a easy Middlesbrough win here. A lot of people were, but unfortunately, no goals in the moment. And it'll be Bakuna with a Birmingham free kick right on the center line here. 84 minutes gone. 10-3 in the morning here. Bakuna, long ball into the box. Headed on by Birmingham. But there's too much Vegemite on that head. Rolls out, goal kick. Seti Dieng, 85 minutes gone. Remember, if you are chilling in the stream and you're new, make sure to like as well. And consider subscribing. It helps the channel out. I appreciate you all being here. And also join the Discord. I'd love to have you part of the Discord where we chat everything Borough. 7 days a week, 24/7. Everything football as well. As we see a long ball gone straight to Ruddy now. And Ruddy rolls it out quickly. And Dieng clears from Miyoshi's long pass here. And it falls to Matt Crooks now, who's on the ball. And he plays it backwards to Izzy Jones, deep right-hand side. Who plays it forward to Marcus Force. Marcus Force now running at the Birmingham defense. Cuts back into the center here. Turns around, plays it back to Izzy Jones, who goes across to Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney then plays it quickly up to Marcus Force, but he can't get on the ball, and Birmingham intercept now. And Bakuna gets a long ball out, trying to look for Ollie Burke, but he can't get onto the ball, so Middlesbrough get it. Seems like a tie, sir. It does. It does, Gonzalo. It does. What a comeback from Leeds. Yep. Leeds are now in front. 3-2 there. Leeds are now in front against Norwich. After being 2-0 down, Leeds are now 3-2 there. Can you believe it? Dropped your like. I appreciate you, DJ. Even though you're from the Birmingham, the Brum. I don't know what was just happening then. It was just chaos in the box. I just went silent because I was just watching what happened then, and I'm sorry. I know that's the worst thing you can do as a commentator, but I didn't know what the heck was happening. So Matt Crooks has won the ball in the center of the box, and he's hit the ball into Sanderson. It's bounced up off Sanderson into James, hits James's on the head. The ball's then gone off James's head into Ruddy, who's had to make a great save from his own player. And in the end of it, it's gone out for a corner to the Borough. I don't know what I'm watching anymore. It's just chaos. Middlesbrough corner, 87 minutes gone. Straight into Ruddy's hands is that corner. Caroline, first time I heard your commentary, I was just looking for a general update. Thanks so much for this. Staying up to 2:50 a.m. Mama to mama, love to your wife. Hope all goes well with your baby girl. Caroline, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I love and appreciate those comments. Thank you so much. Anyway, Birmingham coming quickly in. But no, that really means a lot to me, so thank you so much. Right. Howson boots the ball up. Oh my God, Latte Lat's on here. Did he handball? We don't know. Latte Lass has lost the ball though. Here comes Morgan Rogers. Borough, please, please. Rogers! Middlesbrough have scored. Middlesbrough have scored. Middlesbrough have scored on the break finally. It's happened and the tears of joy ring around the riverside. Morgan Rogers has put the Borough up. I'm crying. I'm getting nude. The shirts, everything's coming off. We've done it finally. John Ruddy, take that, you big ugly keeper. Morgan Rogers. Yahoo! Wake the neighbors. Oh. We finally break down the Brum. Oh, I've gone lightheaded. Woo! Finally, we have beaten John Ruddy. Morgan Rogers has managed to put it there. Morgan Rogers has scored. And Middlesbrough can sit back and go, thank fuck for that. Woo! Middlesbrough 1-0, 89 minutes gone. And I am spent up the Borough. Oh, I don't know if my wife's waters are broken, but mine have. We have finally scored. What incredible scenes. 89th minute. We found a winner. Somehow. 8 minutes of stoppage time though. Can you believe it? 8 minutes of stoppage time. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness me. 8 minutes of extra time. Anyway, Middlesbrough now back on the ball here. Longello now. Boots it clear, but only as far as Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney then boots it into Bielik's face. And he's staying on the ground as Middlesbrough's still on the ball here with Izzy Jones far right-hand side of the pitch. And Izzy Jones has been pushed over. Linesman said it's a free kick to the Borough. But there will be a stop in play here because Bielik... Oh! Uh-oh! Bielik has copped a ball to the ball. Oh my my goodness me. Bielik's kids' chances have just gone out the window as his balls have plummeted. Oh my goodness me. Bielik will be feeling that in the morning. He's copped an absolute fizzer of a ball into his own balls. And he is crying for his mum right now, is Bielik. Oh my goodness, I feel that in my throat. I feel for you, mate. I feel for you. Bielik is still crutching his crotch. Oh, his balls are in his mouth right now. Anyway, free kick, Middlesbrough. Johnnyhausen crosses it in, goes over Sanderson, falls to Matty Crooks. Oh my goodness. It was Paddy McNair. Paddy McNair with a shot from outside the box. The ball was falling directly to him. Ruddy makes a great save. Middlesbrough corner. Middlesbrough corner here. 8 minutes of extra time. 2 minutes into that. Middlesbrough. 8 minutes of extra time here. Johnnyhausen fizzes it in. Cleared by Long. Only as far as Izzy Jones, though, who wins it back for the Borough. And he gets pushed over by James, by the Birmingham player. And it's a free kick, Middlesbrough, just in front of the halfway line. As I'm still feeling my boys at the moment. Thinking of Bielik's boys, I tell you. Not in that way, though, but my goodness, that would have hurt. Anyway, Hayden Hackney's on the ball, goes out wide. Engel. How good's this Middlesbrough team by? My goodness me. We have grafted this win today if we hold on here. This has been an epic performance. Absolutely incredible to break down a strong Birmingham outfit in defense-wise. Ruddy, honestly, Birmingham, your best player and probably man of the match is still Ruddy. He's been incredible for you today. Holy Jesus. We should shout goal straight away when we score, though, because you're killing me. Class commentary as you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Next time I'll say goal. I apologize. I was just in such relief. Unlike Bielik's balls. Anyway, Birmingham now. Running up past the halfway line. Well tackled is James. Middlesbrough have a throw in. Woo! Right, you mind me? It sound like Billy Birmingham, the 12th man. I loved him. I loved him. I'll be listening to you more often, Caroline. I appreciate you. Very too kind. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, guys. Hydrate. There's nothing left, Wooden. Latte Lath is on here. Latte Lath is on. Passes out to Marcus Force. Marcus Force in the box. Crosses back to Latte Lath. He shoots. Ah, he scuffed it. Latte Lath scuffed the shot. He had an open goal or a one-on-one with the keeper. And instead of getting it off, he scuffed the shot. And it falls straight back to Ruddy. Oh my goodness me. Anyway, Ollie Burke, who has literally put on 100 pounds since I last saw him. He looks an absolute machine, does Ollie Burke. On the ball here for Birmingham, deep right-hand side. Here comes James now. Long took too much on the ball, and Latte Lath is able to get it. Middlesbrough boot the ball up to Ruddy. Ruddy chests it down. Sanderson now. Up to James, halfway line. How many minutes added on? 8. 8, Sean. 8. Leeds are winning 3-2. I know it's crazy, Wooden. Ruddy now boots the ball up clear. Cleared by Paddy McNair via his head. Up to Marcus Force, who boots it back to Birmingham. Back to Ruddy now. 8 minutes of extra time. We've played 5 minutes of it. 8 minutes of extra time. I know in the ground it's not working. So if you are listening to me in the Riverside, pass it around. 8 minutes of extra time. We've played 5 minutes of that. High ball. Burke down to Djukowicz, who brings the ball down. He's pulled down by Paddy McNair looking for a foul, but the ref says, no, you've fallen too easy. So Boro booted up to Latte Lath, and he's pulled down, and it is a free kick to Latte Lath. Middlesbrough free kick here. Almost 6 minutes gone of 8 minutes extra time. Oh. The ref, sorry. Anyway, Middlesbrough have just played a quick ball onto Marcus Force, who was out and cut clear on an open goal because they took the free kick quickly, but the ref says, sorry, I wasn't ready. So she turns it around and brings it back. Assisted by Max Crooks. Someone was asking, yeah, it was assisted by Matty Crooks. I'm leaning on my desk now. As Southampton have found a winner as well. Southampton have found a winner, late winner as well. They've just scored. Southampton 2, Hull City 1. Can you believe it? Izzy Jones now with a throw in deep right-hand side of the pitch. 1 minute and a half here to hang on for Carrick to get one over his mate in Wayne Rooney. Right, Jones throws it in deep to the corner. Middlesbrough now trying to time waste. And it's a goal kick to Birmingham after all that because they didn't realise we don't really do time wasting well. Anyway, Ruddy rolls the ball out quickly. And he plays it quickly to Long, who plays it across to Sanderson. Long now. 7 minutes now of the 8 minutes of extra time played as Birmingham play a wayward pass again. That's been letting them down all day. Hackney gets in the way of it. On the ball here is Howson. Goes back to Dale Fry, who steps Miyoshi, who is sliding. Miyoshi is rumoured to still be sliding as Dale Fry sells him the dummy. We play it deep into the corner again to time waste. But Long does very well on the ball. And it's a Birmingham goal kick. 1 minute left. It's less than that now. 20 seconds left of the extra time. Ruddy now plays the ball quickly to Bielik. Bielik across to James. James back to Sanderson. Birmingham now play a long ball up towards Jukovic, who goes down and wins a free kick for Birmingham just in front of the halfway line here. And he's screaming at the players to come forward. 8 minutes of extra time gone. 8 minutes of extra time gone. 8 minutes of extra time gone. Eight minutes of extra time gone. Bakuna with the long free kick for Birmingham. Goes into the box, cleared, and it's full time! It's full time! It's full time! And Carrick in the maroon cardigan gets one over the balding Wayne Rooney. And he says, hey mate, meet you in the pub for a beer where I can remind you that you won, Rooney! Up the Borough! What relief! Morgan Rogers can have my baby. Oh my goodness, it's 3 a.m. And I am in love with my club. Oh! What a graft. What a win. My man of the match today has to be Ruddy. My goodness me, did he make some saves today. That was disgusting football, but I tell you, we got there in the end. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. 3 points to the Borough, on to Norwich, who've lost late to Leeds 3-2. Oh my goodness. It's 1-0 to Carrick over Rooney. And Middlesbrough love a latte, and we love a late win. Oh my goodness. What a win. The Riverside is jamming. Wayne Rooney still hasn't taken his hat off. And he's off to clap the fans. What an absolute fantastic win here for the Borough. I don't know how we've pulled it off, but we have somehow. Oh my goodness me. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is it. Can you believe it? 6 wins in a row for the Borough. Absolutely incredible scenes. Morgan Rogers has rescued 3 points for the Borough late after so many chances. I'm talking at least, look at this, 17 shots and 10 on target for the Borough. And it's a 1-0 game. Can you believe it? Goes to show you how good Ruddy was. That was an absolute graft. It got boring. It got exciting. It got breathless. And I can remind you as well, I'm still not a dad of a second baby girl because the Mrs. Waters haven't broken during the coverage. But my Waters did when we finally scored. My goodness me. Guys, that will be the end of the stream for here today. It is 3 a.m. in the morning. You can hear my voice is absolutely gone. Please, 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 if you haven't already, make sure you like the stream. Consider subscribing as well. I appreciate all the fantastic feedback. Feedback keeps me alive as well. Let me know what you liked or didn't like down below under the stream. I really appreciate it. Join the Discord. The link's in the YouTube chat. If you're listening to the Red, I'll be back on Monday. I do a live radio show into the UK, 7 a.m. till 9 a.m., Monday to Friday. You can tune in on that as well. Make sure you check out the socials. I really appreciate all the follows, all the love. I am going to go and pass out. And I love you more than Bielik loves the balls that he's now left out there on that pitch. I tell you, Borough fans, we are up and about. On to Norwich. Nothing is stopping this Carrick train. I tell you, nothing. Up the Borough.